break. Maybe that's why I fade into this bitter taste. I think I'll let it be.
A new place, a new home, for a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back, take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by, life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself. Oh, I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. My way. My way. My way. My way. Cause I found my way. My way. My way. My way. My way. I found my way. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. My way. My way. My way. My way. Cause I found my way. My way. My way. My way. My way. I found my way. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way.
It's hard to stay real in a world full of fakes. It's hard to find truth when the liars are great. I'm trying my best to stay out of your way. Oh well, oh well. You talk a big talk, but got nothing to say. You hold your head high, but your morals to fade. I know you feel cool, but your bubble will break. Oh well, oh well. You can walk into
Hey everybody, and welcome back. I hope you all had an absolutely amazing rest of your week last week. We got home safely yesterday from our trip back home to Utah. We had a pretty good trip, nothing too crazy. We spent most of the time just kind of relaxing with family, so that was really fun. Went on a couple of hikes. Unfortunately, I had a flare-up of my fibromyalgia while I was there, so I spent a couple of days just kind of like laying around, but that was also really nice. But because of that, I did not get to upload those videos I told you were coming to the YouTube, so those will be coming this week instead. But I was like, nah, I'm in pain. Mason, it's so good to see you. Luckily, like, it was bad because it was still flaring up yesterday when we were driving home, and I was like, oh no. But thankfully, Chase's parents had some ibuprofen that I haven't tried before. and apparently that one works really well for me. So I have that to keep the pain manageable throughout the drive. Most of the pain is gone now though, so that's good. It was just an unfortunate, like I actually got legitimately scared because we were at a store and both of my wrists started aching at the exact same moment. And the last few times that has happened, it has ended with me and Chase getting like really sick together, you know, that weird random sickness that keeps getting us. And so I was like, oh no, I don't want to throw up. Please don't throw up. It did not come to that. It was just the fibromyalgia, thank God. So I was like, oh, that scared me. But yeah, no more sick. No more sick. We didn't do it. Chase is feeling fine. Pain? What's that? Yeah, I don't know. You're always needing to sleep around my stream time. You're starting to feel bad. No, don't feel bad, Kat. Like I've said this in the past, but if people choose to come to my stream and you end up falling asleep during, like, while watching me, I take that as like one of the biggest compliments ever, because it means I helped you relax, get your mind shut off. Like, I am always honored when people use me as their like nap time stream, I guess I should say, because like I only watch my favorite people of all time when I'm trying to fall asleep. So like it means the world to me. Don't ever feel bad. If you need to get some rest, you get some rest, Kat. We love you. Walking around NY so much made you not want legs anymore. That's a heckin' mood. So nice to see my ring and remember that I'm engaged now. It's so pretty. I love it. Yes, absolute truth. So like don't ever feel bad for that. Use me as the opposite. Time to sleep, but Amber streaming. Gotta watch me. Oh, just make sure you guys are taking care of yourselves. Like, I really appreciate it, Bison. I really appreciate it. Love the shirt. Oh, yeah. You guys actually can't see the full thing. Yeah. You do you, boo. You do you. Hopefully, you can actually see the words on the other screen. Okay. Ugh. Melody, hey, it's good to see you. How are you today? Your grandparents got sick, so you're celebrating Father's Day next week. Oh, I'm sorry to hear your grandparents got sick. That's unfortunate. Rest is absolutely amazing. 100%. You live that good. Heard about that? Congrats. Thank you, Lethal. I really appreciate it. I was like, yeah, we continue with our celebration of Pride Month. Big shout out to everyone out there in the LGBTQ community. We love you. You guys are amazing. Don't ever let anyone make you feel inferior. Absolutely, you are right. You are valid. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. And I am so sorry for what's going on, especially in America right now. Like, there's so much bullshit in the world, but just remember that as long as you are happy and you are living your truth, you are right. All right? Don't ever let anyone tell you otherwise. And White Wolf, welcome on in. It's so good to see you. Time for the daily dose of positivity. Sweet and loving time zones, you beautiful moon buds. Surround yourself with things that make you happy. Do things to brighten your future and go for the goals you set out to achieve. Always remember you are jazzy, kind, loving, magnificent, and nice. Much loves you, outstanding beans. We love you, White Wolf. Thank you so much. Boston Pride is this Saturday. You're nervous, but you're going. You got this, Cat. I hope it's peaceful. I hope no one causes any problems. Thank you for going out and supporting the LGBTQ community. Like, you are absolutely amazing. Wait, it's Men's Mental Health Month? I did not know that. So yeah, happy Men's Mental Health Month. You guys definitely need to take care of yourselves. Please, 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 please. Don't bottle it all up. Gay AF, baby. Nisgratis, it's so good to see you. How are you? Love to all your fellow gays. Yes, and all they, thems, and whatever you align with. Exactly. You don't have Swedish Pride until like September. Oh, really? Okay, good. September then. We'll have Swedish Pride Month. I'll try to remember that. As I cough. So my throat's a little bit on the scratchy side because I spent, 9 hours singing at the top of my lungs in my car yesterday. So it's a little on the raw side, but it was all right. It's not Swedish Pride Month, it's just when the parades happen. Interesting. Okay. Sounds like fun. It was fun-ish. It was a long car drive, but it went kind of smoothly. So unfortunately, on our way out to Utah, we actually had to end up making like an emergency stop because they closed the freaking interstate on us. Like, I we didn't even end up figuring out why. We think that they had like planned maintenance that like we did not see any information about when we looked up to see if the roads were clear. So we started driving up the mountains, and if you know Colorado, I-70 is a nightmare to drive up in the first place sometimes because it get really backed up. But we were leaving, you know, a Tuesday afternoon. I figured the traffic wasn't going to be bad, and the traffic really wasn't that bad until we were like an hour up the canyon, and there was this thing of like, oh yeah, I-70 is going to be closed, gotta take this detour. So it ended up being what would have been like maybe an hour, 2-hour detour, except that it was horribly backed up because there were huge trucks trying to go up a super steep, super windy road. So we had to go so slow up that mountain. So it ended up being like a 3-hour detour. So what would have been a 9-hour drive turned into like a 12 to 13-hour drive. And holy shit, we were like, no, we're not driving through the night. Absolutely not, because we would have gone into Utah at like 3 in the morning. Oh, so we ended up getting a hotel room, and it was Yoshi's first time in a hotel room, and he did okay. He barked quite a bit whenever somebody walked in the hallway, and we were like, no. And then he barked at me because he didn't realize I got out of bed, and I went to the bathroom during the night, and when I came back around the corner, he lost his absolute shit because like I scared the living hell out of him. So we're like, okay, he's a little nervous in hotels. That's something we need to work on. Interesting, but it was adorable when he saw that it was me and like realized it and like just kind of stopped and was like, I'm so sorry, and like flopped on his belly. Holy shit, me too, Melody. Me and Chase watched it over the weekend. We just barely finished the season last night after we got home. And hi, Noel, it's so good to see you. Lion, welcome on in. It's good to see you. Thank you so much for the lurk. I really appreciate it. Doing better than you were on Friday, getting over being sick. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Nisgratis. I hope you get feeling back to normal as soon as possible. Let's see, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome on in. Oh crap, I forgot to say, Pink Wolf, thank you for the 101 biddies. I'm so sorry. I was gonna say thank you right as I like turned my camera on, and then I totally spaced it. So thank you so much for those biddies. You're so freaking sweet. I missed you, Pink Wolf. I missed everybody. It's so good to be back. It was good to take a little break though too. Let's see, and Noel, welcome on in. The 3-mile-per-hour truck. Yes, it was so fun. You're also nervous in hotels? Makes sense. You loved it? I loved most of it. I'm not sure how I feel about the very ending, like they're like little, because you know they were going to end with like some kind of like plot twist to make you come back for the next season. I'm not sure if I like the way they went with it, to be completely honest. I won't say more because I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but I wish they had gone with something a little bit different. Because for reasons, but oh, it probably is. I know exactly who you mean, and it probably is. That's all I'm saying, but hey, Eros, it's so good to see you. I am doing freaking fantastic. How are you? But yeah, that is a freaking good show. If people haven't watched Ginny and Georgia on Netflix, oh, if you like drama shows with like a little bit of comedy here and there, it's a good one. It's a good one. It enrages me in so many ways, but it's so addicting. I laugh at Austin because like he's still technically supposed to be like in kindergarten or something like that, but the actual actor aged so much since the last season, and it cracks me up watching him try to play a little kid. Right? It's so funny to me, but oh well. Hey, Irma, it's good to see you. I'm doing freaking fantastic. How are you? But anyways, today we are going to do the weekly challenge in Phasmophobia, and then we'll do some zero evidence runs. Also, we need to have a big fat chat about Phasmo because I made a big goof, an absolute big goof. So Grafton update is not coming June 24th. Fun fact, we all have it wrong. The developers are assholes. And even though the first thing in their announcement about the big update coming was the pictures of Grafton, it is actually not being released with this update. That first part was actually a preview of things to come, had nothing to do with the Chronicle update, if you actually read the fine print. Yeah. I was very upset because like I don't read every single word of the dev previews, to be honest, because like they add a lot of flavor text. I see a picture and go, oh good, Grafton update, awesome. And so I didn't read when I looked at it and I saw the pictures of Grafton and they were saying, oh, June 24th. And I was like, great, cool, it's coming. And then everyone else was saying the same thing, so I didn't really think much about it. But I had somebody leave a comment on my short about the update, pointing out that, like, no, unfortunately, it is not coming June 24th, because the developers just, for some goddamn reason, wanted to add that at the very start of their development preview when they were releasing the new platform, or the new update. Sorry, not platform, wrong words, but yeah. So if you actually read the full thing, it does clearly say that the Grafton update is not coming this next update, but I hate that they started that off with it, because like it's so annoying where they're like, Chronicle will be launching for all platforms on June 24th, and then the next big thing is Grafton Farmhouse rework. And I started reading it as like, surrounded by a near dead cornfield, Grafton Farmhouse has been long abandoned. So as soon as I started getting the flavor text, I was like, oh cool, whatever, and then I skipped. But then it says, if you actually read the very bottom, it says, as you can see, Grafton's definitely seen better days, but that won't stop our dedicated ghost hunters from investigating the case of this ruined household. You can look forward to exploring the new Grafton Farmhouse after Chronicle. And I was like, bitch, are you fucking kidding me? Why would you add that at the start of telling us that there's a new update coming? Like, I am pissed with how they did this, but it was my own fault for not reading it all the way through. That was my fault. I now know better because they like to do random shit like that. So Grafton rework is not coming June 24th. So I was actually right when I told everyone that I didn't think it was coming in June, so... But I made a goof, so ignore the information about the Grafton Farmhouse rework on my last short on the YouTube. Because that was unfortunate. I do not like how they handled it, but also it's on me for not reading it properly. So, let's see. And, Exquisite? Am I saying that right? Welcome on in. So yeah, the Grafton release has not been moved. It's just, it was never meant for June 24th, and they just kind of did the preview in a really weird way. So you're good, Irma. I'm so glad to hear that. A little bit stressed because of your future bioinfo exam. You got this, Irma. I believe in you. You're still excited for it to come. Me too. I am sad that it is not coming this month, but it does kind of make sense. And I'm still really excited for the journal rework, the new sound recorder, and some of the other, like they said they had some surprises for us for this next update. So hopefully it'll be fun still. Typical fast devs, preview of a preview, right? Just like when they made the TikTok about the new Horror 2.0 in a concept. It's now a concept. What the fuck does that even mean? And Melody, thank you so much for the biddy. And Pequel, thank you for the 99 biddies. Bait and switch much? Yeah, I'm a little bit annoyed, but at the same time, my own fault for not reading it all the way through, but... New platform fast for iPhone and Android. Anything to avoid Horror 2.0. Actually, at this point, it makes sense. You took it upon yourself to make dad jokes on Father's Day. Want to hear one you told? Yes, absolutely. Last couple of weeks of salt feet pic spam? Yes, it is true. And hi, Demetric, it's good to see you. Know why aliens can never be properly photographed? Because they are afraid of the sharp photo a good phone can make, or can take. Sorry, I read that wrong. Because they are afraid of the sharp photo. A good photo. Hang on. Am I being stupid? I don't get it. The photo is too sharp. I'm still confused. I'm not gonna lie. You suck at phrasing, you apologize. No worries, no worries at all. I feel like I'm missing it though. Sharp with aliens. Sharp can hurt. Oh, okay, I got you. I see. Yeah, no, my brain was not making that connection at all. Does this not work in English? It kind of does, but I think I'm too slow for it. How was vacation? It was great. We had a really relaxing time. It was a lot of fun. Sometimes translating jokes to English doesn't work. It is true. 100%. 100%. Yes, you tried, and we appreciate it. You did great. You did great. So you really want to buy one of those supermarket checkout dividers, but the cashier keeps putting it back. I gotcha. I gotcha. That one's dumb. I actually don't really like that one, but Monday is strong today. Stronger than the coffee. I'm sorry, Nevers. Hopefully it ends soon. Hope they fix the problem where you take a photo of a ghost, but it's registered with the salt or something. Yeah, I'm really hoping that the like journal rework will kind of address some of those issues as well, because I'm hoping they'll do some bug fixes. A part of me is actually really kind of happy that they're not pushing the Grafton update to this month, because I'm hoping that means we'll actually get some more bug fixes in this in the Chronicle update than I would have been expecting if they were also pushing out Grafton. So we'll see. But I apologize for getting everybody's hopes up and spreading the misinformation about June 24th being the Grafton release date. I will forever like live in shame for putting out a short without reading the dev preview fully through. I have now learned my lesson. So, I apologize. You've been playing a supermarket simulator game. It's so calming. Ooh, that sounds like a fun time. I'm practicing your countries again today for your exam Thursday. Gotta get to your mountains and rivers too. Yes, you got this, Melody. Good luck on your exam. Mango! It's so good to see you! To be fair, you're guilty too of spreading misinformation sometimes too. It's hard when the devs make it so impossible to keep up with them, so... But anyways, with that being said, let's go ahead and hop on into Phas. We're gonna do the weekly challenge, and then we're gonna do some zero evidence runs. Hopefully the game decides to work for us today, because like I said, I'm not sure if there's something... Oh, I'm tiny. I forgot that I made myself smaller for the anomaly spotting game, so I might bump my size just a wee bit. I think that is usually... Is that the right size? Let me know if I'm too large or too small. I always mean to like hit Control Z and make my size go back to normal before I exit OBS, but I totally forgot on Tuesday because we're getting ready to leave on vacation. So hopefully I'm a good size. Oh, is it gonna be... one of these days? Oh dear. Yeah, my game audio is not being captured properly. I think you guys can hear it, but for some reason, because like I'd like to split my game audio from everything else for the VODs, and it looks like it's not splitting, but you know what? I don't even care. I don't even care. Hopefully nothing goes wrong with audio. Alrighty. Omega, it's good to see you. You can't believe the devs would spread true information. Gosh, yeah, goddamn them. Fuck them all. I just think it's the dumbest thing ever. They're like, yay, new Chronicle update. Let's talk about the Grafton rework first and confuse everybody. Ooh, Deja Vu. That's a fun one. So Deja Vu is on Tanglewood. We get all of the gear that is like the most similar to what gear you had at the very start of when Phasmophobia was originally released. There's no sprinting, because if you don't know OG Phasmo, there was no sprinting back in the day. Or, well, there was like a concept of the sprinting, I would say. And Ducks, it's so good to see you! It's going freaking fantastic. How are you? And can I get a big old shout out for Ducks, please? If you guys don't know, the absolutely amazing Don't Fight Ducks. Incredible streamer, absolutely amazing, so entertaining to watch and so very sweet, and plays a lot of Phasmophobia as well and is absolutely insane at the game. So please go and check them out. 2020 Phas, hold shift to move 5% faster. Yes, that's what it was. So they just took away our sprint. Looks like a good mix of like tier 1 and tier 2 items, because this is kind of like the basic equipment we had when Phasmo was a little baby game. And I believe it should be all evidence. Ghosts. I believe there's no hiding spots. Was that right? And then the ghosts are actually slow? Because it used to be that ghosts wouldn't get faster in line of sight. Is that how they kind of resembled that? I think that's what they did. You know what I'm getting really annoyed by? Unrelated note. Oh, I'm curious. Yeah. Cute little keyboard cat. And thank you for that shout out, Peak Wolf. I appreciate it. All right. What do I want to take it? Let's just go find a ghost. Oh, hey! No, that's not Blood Rain. Why does my screen look red? Do I have a weird red light, or am I good? For a second, it looked red to me. I don't know what the hell just happened, but it went away. Okay. I'm hallucinating. It's fine. There you go, Mango. Nice tier 1 flashlight for ya. Okay. I already heard a throw over here. It sounded like a fork or something. Maybe is it kitchen or dining room? Oh, well, hi there. Immediate EMF 5, let's go. Love staring at pictures on Pinterest, and you can't scroll through a single page without like half of the pics being AI. Right, I agree. That's so freaking annoying. I'm getting so tired of AI. Look at that divine light. Oh, mango. Oh, hun. No, just... You missed the flashlight blink when it was hunting. And you would be on the other side of the asylum and be like, the fuck? That's true. That was pretty funny. I personally prefer where it only flickers when you're close to the ghost. Because it just kind of like makes more sense. But it was funny for the memes. I think Pinterest specifically moved their searches to be a lot of AI. Aw, that's really unfortunate. Because like Pinterest is the one like social media app I still kind of use. Because mostly for wedding planning stuff. But... Because yeah, it's really bad. There's a Wendy's by us that actually has started having AI take your orders through the drive-thru window, and I'm like, oh, hell no. Like, that is somebody's job. I would rather talk to a person, please. Stop giving away jobs to AI. So we're no longer going to that Wendy's, because there's another location that still has a person that's, like, similar distance, so we'll just go to that one instead. Hopefully they flop at that location because no. I don't want to talk to AI. I don't see any ghost orbs. Go ahead and put this down. I'm assuming it is, yep. I'm assuming it is in this room because I just got EMF 5 again. Last 3 years I still made them with 6 fingers or 3 arms, right? Like, it's awful. AI is getting real scary. It's funny because they say they're doing it for the people and for the customer service to make things better, but no. Like, all they're doing is taking away very available jobs to people that need it. That's all they're doing. And, like, AI is awful. It is so awful sometimes. Thankfully, you live in a rural enough area that none of the places here have implemented that at drive-thrus. Yeah, I'm hoping it doesn't catch on. Like, I hope a lot of other people are like me, where it's like we have 2 Wendy's in a very like small area, and one's doing AI and one is not. So hopefully everyone goes to the other one, because it's weird. We don't like AI. AI was supposed to help people, not to replace us, right? Like, it's so bad. All right, so far, not getting any spirit box. What are we looking at? So Obake would obviously have to have fingerprints, so let's go look for that. Get some lights on. What's interesting is that it didn't throw anything while I was in the room with it until I walked away, and then it immediately threw something, so that is some very shadish behavior. Because shades can't throw things, blow out candles, do ghostwriting, or start hunts from the same rooms as players. So that could be some very shadish behavior. So that would have either ghostwriting or oh, no, it would have ghostwriting and freezing temps, because it should be all evidence available. So let's go look for that. Actually, oh yeah, it's gonna be forced Ouija board, right? Because back in the day, the only cursed item we had was the Ouija board, and I believe it was on every single map. So let's go ahead and use our Ouija board. Now this challenge a wee bit boring yourself. I was like, yeah, it's not the most challenging. It's not like super fun to do in my personal opinion, but it is good practice for anyone who wants to get some free money. And Nelly, welcome on in. Did I see the movement by the coat or hat stand when I was doing the spirit box? No, I did not. So maybe it did throw something while I was in here? Because no, I didn't see anything. The Ouija board. And hey, Beth, it's so good to see you. How are you? Knock, knock. Okay. I need UV light. Let me put this down. Oh, I grabbed 2 ghostwriting books. Alrighty then. That works. We had a class this year, and like half of the assignments were how to properly work with AI. You're doing well. I'm glad to hear that, Beth. How goes the weekly? So far, so good. We just barely really got into it. Ghost is being kind of boring, honestly. I needed to do a ghost event for me. Give me something to work with here, but let's go ahead and check for... That's right! I totally forgot that, yeah, back in the day, we had there was a glow stick that just kind of provided ambient light, and then there was the actual UV light, so they gave us one of each. That's actually kind of funny. I love that. Let's go check. Let's go check for UV, because an Obake would definitely have UV, and we could potentially see the Obake fingerprints. Hi. Nugget just sprinted into the room. Hey, look at that! UV! Cool, so we're looking at either Jin, Goryo, Obake, or Myling. So Myling would have ghostwriting, I believe. No. Wait, yes. I clicked the wrong one. Oh, I think I just turned off the breaker, so it can't be a Jin. Beautiful. Okay. Hi, Nugget. You want to say hi to everybody? We got a sweet little kitty here. Yeah, you want to say hi? You don't want to be held right now? Oh, here's my little bean. She had fun on vacation too. She absolutely loves going to Chase's parents' house because they let her free roam, and it's kind of a big place. So she just goes and like sprints all around. She's super curious, loves to just explore everywhere, and it's so freaking cute. Ah, no, that's an old announcement. That's last week's Phasmo challenge. I hear ghostwriting. Done. All right. Wait, I haven't used the Ouija board. We gotta ask how many pickles can it fit up its butt. Actually, I probably can't because my voice chat never registers properly, but okay. I gotta actually make sure it's on. Not text. We want... Let's try system first. Make sure microphone is correct. Oh, that was a ghost event. Okay. Him. How many pickles can you fit up your butt? How many pickles? Le pickles! How many pickles can you fit up your butt? How old are you? Okay, that one is working, so it just doesn't want to register my pickle question. Okay, goodbye. That's unfortunate. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, thank you. All right, so it's kind of working, but not really. I want to know how slow this ghost is, though. Your kitty did that when you took her to your mom's, so she would meow for you every time she was in a new room to make sure you were still there. Oh, that's so freaking precious. They gave us tier 2. Is that the most similar? I actually don't remember what smudge sticks were like back when OG Phasmo was out. I really don't remember them. It was like the burrito thing, wasn't it? Where it looked really janky, but it just looked like a burrito. Oh, I think that was it. Yeah. So this was the most similar to the burrito, apparently. I have very vague memories of the old incense. But I want to see, because we know this ghost is going to be normal speed, so I want to see the baseline speed so that in the next run, maybe we'll go ahead and trigger a hunt right off the bat to see if it's normal speed or not. I'm going to go ahead and trigger a cursed hunt. I'll go over here, though, so it can't immediately spawn on top of me. Hide and seek. Okay, so that is a normal speed ghost. Hi there. How are you? Get fucking smudged, bro? Hey, you closed doors on me. That's really rude. Still feel like it's gonna catch up to me. Ah! Okay, it's fine. We'll be fine. Just break line of sight. Because yeah, back in olden Phasmophobia, there also really wasn't hiding because the ghost just wouldn't speed up in line of sight, so you would just be able to like loop it infinitely. In the early days, they went through a lot of changes before landing on the tier 1 incense mechanics. At some point, they would blind the ghost for around 17 seconds. Oh my god, that would actually be insane to play with. It cracks me up that it was 17 exactly, though. Not 15, not 20, but 17. That was a good number. I wonder what the logic was behind it, if they had any. You looking at Markiplier's playthrough to see the burrito again? Yes! Alright, let's get out of here, because it's obviously a Myling, because we got all evidence. Okay. But now we have the baseline speed Is it 50% ghost speed? I think that was 50%. Or is it 75? I never know the difference because I don't play on slow ghost speed ever, but we know that's our baseline now. You may be wrong about that number. You're just going off of vague memories. That was nearly 5 years ago. Damn. You say that. Holy crap. Ugh. Oh.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating.
Okay. Let's just go and trigger a hunt immediately, see if it sounds normal speed, and then we'll go from there. Wait. I can actually hold another... What am I doing? Whoop. There you go. Has it been that long since there were only 12 ghosts? Right, yep. That sounds... Oh, God, I can't believe it's been almost 5 years. Yes, happy Pride Month to you as well, Eros. Still have your VODs from back then, and they're so funny and frustrating to watch. Yelling at the TV, backseating your past self. That's actually insane. I will probably never watch my old stuff just for that reason. Imagine that. Oh, ghost over there in the living room, it sounded like. Yeah, they just fat figured it. Exactly. So yeah, I don't think I ever actually got to play OG Phasmo, because I came in and started playing, I think it was like either 6 months or a year after it had been released, so there had already been quite a few changes. Anyways, the ghost just turned on the light for me, so it's not a mare. Alrighty. Hide and seek. Wait, no! No, pickles! Ask about the pickles! How many pickles? Okay, well, I already fucked up. It's fine. Okay, so it's a revenant. I'm dead. I'm so dead. Because I was gonna say, is that slow? And the answer is yes. But then it got insanely fast as soon as it saw me. Hey, Shadow, welcome on in. Now have the ghost you hate the most because it made your heart want to jump out of your chest. Just because it attacked you 3 times? Dang. Yeah, demons are insane. It is true. Wait, no, wait, come back. Wait, did the hunt already end? Oh. Anyways, it's a revenant or a mimicking a revenant, because it was definitely super, super slow until it got in line of sight of me, and then it immediately sped up, and then it slowed back down. So we should probably get hunted one more time, but my sanity is going to be actually really high right now, unfortunately, because I didn't drain my sanity before breaking the Ouija board. She would just say revenant and get out of here. We'll assume it's... Wait, no, I can look for ghost orbs. I'm a dumbass. I'm a dumbass. Just look for Orbeez. Because if we have orbs... Wait, does... Fuck, never mind. Revenants have orbs. Okay. I'm going with my gut. If it ends up being a mimic, fine. Nice. All right, easy peasy, speed run. One more to go, and we got this. Let's go ahead. And I like that method, except I think I do want to drain my sanity before breaking the board so that we can get hunted multiple times right off the bat, just in case we have that incident again where we want to make sure that it's not a mimic. Oh, game for freezing. There we go. All right, we're fine. So let's go and ask some questions to the board, drain our sanity. Yeah. Hopefully we can get another non-normal speed ghost. Get that on. Turn some lights on and go get the breaker. No breaker there. I'll probably get this light on so I can loop it a little bit better. Alrighty. What questions should we ask? I should probably actually take it somewhere to where I have a better way to break line of sight, though. Just in case. Just in case it's a Thay or something. Because at least with the Remnant, once you break line of sight, it slows back down pretty rapidly. So it's a little bit easier to get away from it. But if we get like a Thay that doesn't slow down quickly, I could be in trouble while trying to run away from it. No pickles! So far, that question has not worked for me, unfortunately. What else can we ask? Let's see. How did you die? Shot? Shot through the heart and you're to blame? Cool. Am I pretty? Am I pretty? Is it because I'm on the system voice? Let me try just voice and see if that lets me ask the fun questions. Refocus the game. Am I pretty? Maybe. Aw, how sweet of you. You're playing coy. How many pickles can you fit up your butt? How many pickles can you fit up your bum? How many pickles can you shove up your anus? So that one works? I was gonna say, what's the phrase that works? I found it! There it is! It's one. Amateur. Also, it turned off the breaker, so it can't be a djinn. How old are you? 5? 55, maybe? All right, am I crazy? Maybe? Do you like pizza? Do you like pizza? Might be saying maybe again. Let's see, why are you here? Could've been 11, true. Why are you here? How do you feel? Okay. Angry? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Goodbye. Izangi? You're trying to solve the case, and while you were trying to get more gear, it tried to attack you. And you even got, or before you even got in clues, but thankfully you learned your lesson. Good, good, good. Never brought crucifixes in at the start of finding the ghost, so after you got killed, you decided to start bringing them in. Good idea. I'll help save you from those demons, for sure. All right. How are you doing on Sandy? Get him a Snickers? He's not him when he's angry. No, when he's hungry. I tried, at least. I tried. Ghosty somehow knows chat was making fun of them. Oh, hey, that's probably an EMF 5 ghost. We got a nice big 5 spec here that I'm pretty sure was not a ghost event. Oh, yep, here's another one. And I definitely was not in the map, so it can't be a ghost event. What's interesting is that we are at 44% sanity, and it's still not hunting us. Are you going to be a shade, perchance? Did I hear... Have I heard any interactions from the ghost yet, actually? I don't think I have. So where is this ghosty? Is it in the basement, maybe? Oh! Has this been thrown? I think that's been thrown. So I think it might actually be a nursery ghost. Am I right? Or yeah, I'm seeing my breath. So are you a shade? Hello, ghosty? Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and stand in the dark so I can drop my sanity to 35%. See if it actually tries to hunt us. Hello? Ah! Not a shade. Not a shade. I think that sounds normal speed. For whatever speed this is. It's not super slow. Hi there. Okay, not an Oni. Not a Phantom. It is getting faster in line of sight. Not doing a huge amount of throws, so probably not Poltergeist. Didn't see any shapeshifting, so probably not Obake. Oh, I was gonna do a yokai test, but the hunt ended already. All right. Anyways, definitely cannot be shade because it tried to start a hunt on top of me, which is very rude of it. But alas, we're gonna rule out a little shady McShady poo. One answer makes sense for a shade. A demon would respawn the whole jar. Ouch. That sounds painful. All right. Let's go ahead and put salt down for a wraith test. And we can also grab, let me see. It didn't get faster on my electronics as far as I could tell, so probably not Raiju. I don't think it sounded quiet. Was I paying enough attention for that, or were we were pretty close to the ghost the whole time, so I might want to double check for miling just in case. Twins will either be slightly fast or slightly slow, and I don't think I would be able to notice the difference when we're doing such a slow go speed, so I'd like to double check for that. So if it ends up changing speeds during a different hunt, we'll know that it is probably twins, but I don't want to rule that out just yet. Hey Jill, it's good to see you. How's it going? Hello, Ghosty, my old friend. It's great to hunt with you again. No, haunt with you again. I read it wrong. Going well? Glad to hear it. Hi there. Where is this ghost? I hear him. Are you in the hallway here? I think it was in the hallway here. I'm gonna go ahead and place the salt right there, so if it starts hunting again, it'll come through this direction. What was that now? Turned off the light? Okay. Oh! Also not a spirit. That was before 3 minutes had passed. Yeah, that doesn't sound like miling. Oh, I don't need to do a yokai test, lols. But now we can go see if it stepped through the salt pile. If it did, then it can't be a wraith. I'm just gonna keep looping, so if you stay crouched, it does break line of sight, so he doesn't gain much speed. So we're just gonna loop him this whole time. This was OG Phaz right here. No increase of speed, you just loop him around perpetually. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Do you like chocolate? Fairly typical. No response. Goodbye. Goodbye? Goodbye. God, it's being so finicky, though. Well, hi there. How are you? Okay, can't be a wraith. Nice. All right. So it's gonna be either Goryo. It's Goryo then, because it can't be spirits. It's not miling. I haven't seen any shape-shifting, so I don't think it can be Obake. So it is either twins or Goryo. Last hunt, it sounded the same speed, but it could have just been the slow twin again. But a Goryo would have to have dots, so we can go throw that in real quick.
Hello.
And Calisetti, welcome on in. How are you today? Oh, thank you for the lurk. I really appreciate it. Alrighty, let's see. That is beautiful graph. Okay, what was I doing? I wanted to check for probably dots. But I do kind of want to get hunted again, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take in... There is no dots! I totally forgot. Dots was not in the game originally, so we do not have dots projector, so I can't check for Goryo. Oh, no. All right, so let's go ahead and check for... So, twins would have to have either freezing temps and... Or would have freezing temps and spirit box, right? And Goryo would have neither of those. So if we see either spirit box or freezing temps, we know it can't be a Goryo. I want to say it's normal speed, but I'm not positive because we are on slow go speed, but... Yeah, the twins last night where it was constantly the slow twin never changed. Yep, it can definitely happen because it's not guaranteed to change because every time it tries to hunt, it has a 50% chance of being either speed twin. And sometimes you're just going to get really unlucky! Motherfucker! Run! But still the same speed. Why does it feel like he's following me? Even though he doesn't know I'm here. Okay, we're fine. Get the lights back on. Still haven't seen him shapeshift. There is just a chance that we're missing when the Obake is shapeshifting because it's only guaranteed to happen a minimum of once per hunt. And outside of that... That sounded so janky, but outside of that one guaranteed time, it only has like a 6% chance of shapeshifting. So far, I am not seeing freezing temp, so unless this is being janky... Let me quickly try for Spirit Box. Where are you? Are you near? Is this thing working? Where are you? Is this thing on? Hello, hello, hello? Okay, well, it's not an Oni. Great. Ah! Let's go ahead and look for shapeshifting again. Come this way. Here, Ghosty. Here, boy. Come here. Here, Ghosty, Ghosty, Ghosty. Excuse me. Hello? Ah! Oh, God. This was a terrible mistake. Ah! He's so close to me. Smudge. Smudge. Okay, I still didn't see shapeshifting. But now we can try a little bit longer, because we'll have a minute and a half before I can hunt again. Ghost is indeed angry. Does not like me at all. Okay, get the lights off. Wait, did I have the lights on when I was trying my spirit box? Am I a noob? Where are you? Are you near? Where are you? Can you give me a sign? Hey, look, it's working! Amazing, where are you? Can you give me a sign? Where are you? Okay, still no spirit box. So yeah, I'm thinking this is probably a Goryo. It has not changed from the nursery. We're not getting freezing temps. We're not getting spirit box. Let me actually double check. Hey, MK, it's good to see you. How are you? When is this game not janky? Fair point. And Espo, welcome on in. How's it going? Yeah, still no sign of freezing temps. So I think I'm gonna go with Goryo. Just because we're not getting any of the other evidence for twins. It has not changed speeds thus far in any of the HUDs as far as I can tell. So I believe it is a Goryo, which we cannot check to see if it has dots because we don't have dots projectors because that was not introduced into the game until... Oh, when were dots introduced? Was that a couple years into development? I can't remember. It goes, well... That's at least good, I guess, Espo. Hopefully things go better. And yep, it was in fact a Goryo. The one ghost we could not actually get all the evidence for. Freaking Goryos, man. But we got it. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Pretty easy challenge. Nothing too special. But you can have fun with asking ghosts about pickles up their asses. Anuses. It liked that specifically. Alrighty. Yay, money, I guess. Anyways, we're now gonna do our lovely zero evidence runs. I think do I have one already set up? I think this one is technically a zero evidence. It's just also zero sanity, zero evidence. So let me just quickly change this a wee bit. Because I do want to have some sanity. Actually, let's do starting sanity 0, but then we'll have 25% sanity pill restoration. So we will get hunted immediately. But then if we get a normal speed ghost, we can take sanity pills to do some other ghost tests. I think that's just a really fun way to play. So we're going to do that. Weather's random. Number of hiding places. Medium. Sanity monitor on, though. Activity monitor. Good. Cursed possession. We want 1. Yes. Okay. So a 7x multiplier. Not too terrible. But yes, time for our zero evidence runs. Let's go. Make sure I got all of my gear in the correct loadout. Looks like yes. Got all of our tier 3 items upgraded. Okay, let's do this. We'll go to Edgefield now. You have to exterminate things. Oh, what things?
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get
Okay.
up before investigating.
Now I can sprint again. That makes me happy. Ghost speed is normal. We got Lucy Todd. We need Paramite, get the ghost to blow out a firelight, and repel while it's chasing us. You got it. So again, we're starting at 0% sanity, so we're going to go in and get immediately hunted. We do have a 2-second grace period, so hopefully I don't die immediately, but bed things. No. Oh, I'm so sorry, Espo. Hope you can get that all cleared up. Okay, no music box, no tarot cards, no cursed mirror. Zoom, zoom, I'm zooming in my room. My zoom is off forever. Anyway, sorry, no Ouija board. I would like to try for some perfect games as well, so we can just level up a little bit faster so we can prestige again. So far, I'm not seeing a bone, so unfortunately, we do have to find the bone to get a perfect game. Pigwop! Thank you so much for the... The 19 heckin' months at tier 2. Thank you so much. Hello, child. Did you get kind of faster? Do I have a hiding spot here? No? Get away from me. Is it just getting faster in line of sight? It's doing like this weird double footstep thing, but I think that's just a bug, honestly. Let's go ahead and start our smudge timer. I think it's just normal speed. Oh, hiding spot. Nice. Seems like only yesterday all the hugs to your fave streamer. Thank you, Pink Wolf. You're too freaking sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, but I think that the hunt started from this hallway here, maybe? So this is maybe the favorite room. So again, we do have no evidence now, but we can also look for ghost orbs because a mimic will always show ghost orbs, even on 0 evidence. I'm gonna take in my EMF just so I can tell if things are being interacted with, and a camera, of course, to actually get a perfect game. Because we also need all 3-star photos in our journal. I'm not seeing my breath in here. So is this your favorite room? Or is it somewhere nearby? Or it could have been roaming towards us. So I'm gonna bring in my thermometer, a crucifix, and another incense. So let's see if we can find a cold spot, because one of the fastest ways to confirm whether or not you have the ghost favorite area is to find a cold spot. Seems like, nope, it's pretty warm here. Maybe kitchen? No? It's gonna be kind of suspicious if there is no... Oh, maybe you moved upstairs? Okay. But it's definitely not Phantom, definitely not Obake. So yeah, it seems like it might be upstairs now. So I'm gonna leave that here. So it could have been that it started its favorite room down in that hallway and already moved up, or is just roaming up here now, or it had just been roaming down there, or it could have been coming to my location if it's like a wraith or a banshee. I don't think it could be a banshee though, because it would be on a different floor, and if you're on a different floor from the banshee, generally speaking, it can't roam to your location unless you're in a one-room bed or a one-room floor, like a basement, or if you're on Point Hope, stuff like that. A banshee can roam one floor above or below it. We definitely know it can't be Phantom because the blink's not right there. It's normal speed, so let's go ahead and cross out all fast ghosts. Not Jinn, not twins. I don't think it's been quiet at all. But also, Mylings on this map are actually a little bit trickier just because it is harder to get far enough away from the Myling to like really notice the drop-off of the volume while you're on the same floor as the ghost. So I definitely would like to like double check that if I can. Definitely wasn't Raiju. Definitely wasn't Oni Blink, I believe. I didn't see any shape-shifting. We also didn't look at it for a super long amount of time, so it could potentially still be an Obake. If I can figure out the favorite room, we'll look for the ghost orbs there. But we also need Paramike, Firelight, and we can also do an Onryo test with our Firelight as well. So let's go do that. Definitely can't be a Spirit because it hunted before 3 minutes had passed. It's not throwing a lot, so I'd say probably not Poltergeist. Let's go ahead and try to do an Onryo test because it might be up here as the favorite room. Since that's where the last hunt started, let me go ahead and keep checking for a cold spot if I can. Where did my thermometer go? Oh, there you are. Because, yeah, I'm definitely not seeing any cold spots down here. Huh? Okay. So I thought I was holding an incense, and apparently I am not. So thankfully the ghost didn't come down to the basement. I should probably make sure I have an incense, you know? You know? That was, again, it started from up here, so I'm thinking this is probably the favorite room somewhere up here anyways. Might not be the hallway, could be one of these surrounding rooms. But let's go grab an incense before it hunts me again. It did blow out that candle, though. At some point, it could have been during the hunt. So that was not a good Onryo test, I would say. Let's go grab the incense before I die horribly. And we'll grab salt for a wraith test just in case. And we'll grab another candle so we can kind of spread out our Onryo test a little bit more. All right, Ghosty. Which room are you actually in? Ah! Have a candle. Would you like some salt? It's not a wraith. Gotcha. Come on, give me a... Oh, whisper. What just happened again? My camera just absolutely freaked out and shot upwards. What the hell? Oh, hey, it might be in here. Like, my stuff keeps doing weird things. Oh, okay. Thanks. I appreciate it. It's a Ure. It just did the Ure ability. That's cool. That's cool. Could also be a mimic mimicking the Ure, so we need to go and look for ghost orbs. With that double door touch that we heard, where we heard a door getting touched, there was a delay, and then it you heard the slam. That is, would you fucking stop? That is the Ure's ability, and if you have any sanity, it will take away 15% sanity from any players that are nearby the door. I'm not seeing any ghost orbs, so I say it is probably just a Ure. We still need to get some more pictures though for a perfect game. Oh dear. So yeah, I definitely think that's the favorite room. Go ahead and smudge it one more time. Start our smudge timer, so we have a minute and a half again. Get some photos. Let me see EMF around. Why isn't this smoking? Maybe the ghost is fucking with my stuff. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Is anybody else having that happen in their game, or is it something weird going on with like my hardware? Because like I don't know. It just keeps happening so often. But anyways, if you go in the closet with the doors, can it still get you? Technically, yes. So if you're holding the door shut, hypothetically speaking, it shouldn't be able to randomly find you. But this is Phasmo, so it still happens a lot. Actually, you're never truly safe. Enjoy. Alrighty. Let's get some photos real quick. Because I do have a burn crucifix. So that's an interaction and the burn crucifix photo there, because it blew out the candle just now. You can relight that. Get the salt photo as well. Did I find the bone yet? Oh, I don't think I did. That's a door touch though, so I can get a picture of this. Should be an interaction. Let me grab our other crucifix and throw that in here as well. So it seems like the favorite room's here. And thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Let's see if we can find... We also haven't found our cursed possession yet. Oh, hey, it's Monkey Paw. Boom. Nailed it. I wanted to eat the crucifixes though, because those are easy photos. Well, let me see if I can find the bone real quick. You meant if it followed me? Oh yeah, if the ghost sees you go into a closet, it will 100% kill you, yes. That's why breaking line of sight is so important. Dang it, I didn't scroll fast enough. But also, phone ringing, is this one? There we go. But, no, go back to your room. Go back to your room. Don't you dare hunt from out there, you piece of garbage. I hate this ghost. I actually hate this ghost. I already got the cursed object photo. I've been playing Phasmo lately, maybe just doing the weekly, and that's about all. Yeah, that's kind of fair. I had to take a little bit of a break from it as well. Got tired of Phasmo breaking every 3 days, right? Same. I think it was, yeah, not last week, but the week before we didn't play any Phasmo because I was so fed up with it. And Katie, welcome on in. It's so good to see you. How are you? And Poe, how are ya? Django, welcome on in. I did enjoy my vacation. It was a lot of fun. Super relaxing, aside from when I got like mildly, like I had a fibromyalgia flare up, so I was having aches and pains all over, but at least I got to just kind of sleep it off basically. You didn't step in my soul, you piece of garbage ghost. Okay, but that's another photo there. Seems like it's back in this room. It just unfortunately teleported near me for a ghost event, so that ruined my plan. You're good? I'm so glad to hear that, Katie. I'm doing freaking fantastic. So far, hasn't done another Ure ability. Come on, baby. Do it. Because you can get 2 interaction photos off of Ure abilities. I just heard a light switch toggle, though. Which light switch was that? I have no idea, but anyways. This will be 2 photos. I still haven't found the bone, but we can go take... Hopefully I'm close enough to get 3 stars. Just make sure... Okay, well, that's just fucking rude. That interaction did not count. Oh, unless it actually... Because we were in that room. What if the phone it rang was actually this one on that side? And I just thought that could actually be why it didn't count as an interaction. I might have had the wrong phone. but we need one more photo. Oh, I should have gotten that instead. That would be worth more money, but that's okay. All 3-star photos. We just need to do the paramic. Give me a whisper right now. Thought the ghost randomly crying was the spirit box reply. Still feel silly about that. Oh, no worries at all. You don't need to feel silly. There's a lot of info that is never ever actually explained in the game. Kind of excited about the new equipment. Me too. I think it's going to be absolutely amazing. Hey, there it is. There's another Ure ability. Beautiful. There's a whisper. Now we just need to find the bone. So I'm going to go ahead and take our sanity meds so that we stop getting hunted. So let's grab that. So now we can be at 100% sanity. So unfortunately, if we're close to the ghost room, though, there is a chance that it'll do another Ure ability and drain our sanity very rapidly. So hopefully we can find the bone pretty quickly here so we can get our perfect game. I think I can top the sound sensor. I can't wait to see what the sound recorder is going to be like. It's going to be awesome. And I'm really hoping that with the journal rework also comes a lot of bug fixes for like photos and interactions and stuff like that, but we'll see. I'm not entirely sure. Because they've been a little bit hush-hush about some of the things coming in the update. Okay. Only as we're shit for you to learn. I guess that can be a downside. That is very, very true. Come on, Bone, where are you at? Let me get the breaker back on just so I can see a little bit better. So far, I'm not seeing the bone. Honestly, I'm really hoping that with the change in like how perfect games work, I am really hoping they take away the whole asinine, you have to find the bone to get a perfect game requirement, because I think it's the most stupid thing they could have ever done to the game. Like, I'm fine with having a bone with like an extra monetary value added to the end of your game, but to make it required, like, it doesn't take skill to find it, it just takes luck, and so I hate it. I hate it. I really hope they take it away. Just make the bone be like, oh, if you find it, you get an extra $10 or something like that, but wish the ghost would just answer stupid random questions. Honestly, I've never tried asking if it's married. We should do that. Hey, Bone! There you are. All right, we got a perfect game. First you used to not know how to use this smudge, so you kept smudges, so you kept dying. That's fair. Because, yeah, a lot of people don't know how it truly works. Because actually, the tutorial's a little bit better now, but they still leave a lot out, for sure. Because again, there's so much information to know about the game, really, but there we go. Beautiful Ure. I'm glad it actually did some of its abilities. That's 3,100 buckaroonies, baby. Alright, let's go give Grafton some love. And hunting on brownstone, it's annoying. Yes, no, I hate high school. One of my least favorite maps. I might like it a little bit better than what's it called? No, Maple Lodge campsite. I just really don't like Maple Lodge anymore. Bone hunting, gotcha. Tutorials just to get the basics, it really is. It's better than it used to be. I still laugh so hard that for the longest time, the tutorial didn't even mention that the ghost could hunt. Or they could have 2 different multipliers for perfect games, one without the bone and a slightly higher one if you get the bone. Yeah, they could do something like that as well. Yeah, I would be okay with that. So no, you could pass through the ghost if you smudged, you kept quartering yourself. Oh no! I mean, and that makes sense. Like, the fact that you can just walk through the ghost without it killing you doesn't make logical sense. So, like, I can totally see that. Let's see, we got Daniel right. We need motion sensor, witness a ghost event, and escape the ghost during a hunt. Alrighty. Let's go do this. We are going to get immediately hunted because we're at 0% sanity to start us off with, and I think... Nah, 2 smudge sticks will be fine. Oh dear, that quote. I don't want to talk about it. What's the campsite map called? There's 2 campsites. There's Maple Lodge, and then there's Camp Woodwind. I adore Camp Woodwind because it's nice, it's small, it's not cluttered, it's fun to play on. It's a little bit harder to play on because you do have a higher chance of not being able to break line of sight with the layout, but it just looks nice. And then there's Maple Lodge, which used to be nice. and then they changed it, and now it's all cluttered, and I don't really like it that much. Ghost? Coming downstairs? Normal speed? Not phantom. Oh, Jesus. Not Oni either, I think. I was a little bit on the fence. I'm not like 100% positive that wasn't Oni, but I think it was not Oni Blink. Go ahead and start my smudge timer. It seems like it started hunting from somewhere upstairs. So go and find its favorite spot. And hey, howdy, welcome on in. You just started this game 2 days ago and you can't figure out how to escape without dying. Excited to watch? Well, welcome on in. It's so nice to have you. And honestly, that is the hardest thing about this game is just trying to stay alive. 100%. Takes a lot of practice. Get lost in Maple Lodge so much. That's fair. Like, I don't like how they have it split up in such a weird way. It just feels like disjointed, if that makes sense. Like, it doesn't make logical sense for a layout of a camp. Nice view. Okay, we're gonna go look for ghost orbs. Gonna take in a crucifix if I can. Actually, I think, no, I don't. I didn't have another inventory space. It's fine. What level is the campground with the tents? I already answered that question, Jill. There's 2 of them. They both have tents. They're both campsites. Ah! Well, I'm dead. So this might be a demon. That was not a full minute and a half, was it? It's kind of a little bit right on the fence of being just after a minute and a half has passed, but that was kind of suspiciously short. So this might be a demon. Oh, you meant what level do you get it at? I'm sorry, I misunderstood the question. I honestly don't know. It's been so long since like, back when they added the leveling thing, I was already past the level. I already had all the maps unlocked, so I honestly have no idea. I've never had to start fresh again. So if anybody knows what level it gets unlocked at, feel free to answer in chat, but I can't answer that one. I forgot that they level lock some maps now, because that was a newer edition as well. You bastard. Okay, I'm so dead. I couldn't even get out of the map before it started hunting again. It's such a demon. Goodbye, cruel world. Break line of sight. You'll never know. No way I lived that. No way I lived that. Because, yeah, demons also have a shorter amount of time between hunts that they can start another hunt. So most ghosts will have to wait 25 seconds after the end of one hunt to then try to start another one. Whereas demons can do 20 seconds. And I think that just happened because I didn't even make it out before it tried to hunt again. Like, holy crap, such a demon. Because the demon can also try to hunt after a minute after getting smudged instead of a minute and a half like all other ghosts. You notice when you try to hide in the lockers or closet, they still get you when you're in there. It depends. So it could go either way. Do you have your push-to-talk turned off? Do you have your electronics turned off? Because if you have any of those on, the ghost can sense you and come and find you. There is a random chance that the ghost will try to open the doors and just happen to find you. So I highly recommend holding the doors shut. It can help prevent it from being able to randomly open it. And then if you don't break a line of sight before getting in a hiding spot, it can come and find you immediately as well. And then there's just the times that it randomly finds you for no apparent reason and you still die. So lucky, that's skill, baby. And thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. No, Maple Lodge is level 13. You don't know about Woodwind? Okay. So yeah, you can probably Google that, Jill, if you want to find out what it is for Maple Lodge at least. Because, yeah, I don't know. I've never had to unlock them. All right, we need a motion sensor, though. I'm going to take in a crucifix. And an incense. This ghost is being so aggressive. We'll bring in some more stuff after I get a few photos here. That's good info. You didn't know you have to have push to talk off. You knew to turn off equipment. Yeah, so if you're using the in-game chat at all, it will hear you and it will come and kill you. Ghosty, where you at? Is this your favorite room? Do I have a hiding spot here? No, I don't. Crap. Wait. Oh, there's the chair. I thought it wasn't there at all. And I was like, what the crap? It disappeared. But no, it's just hiding. Sneaky chair. That's true. That's a very good point, Jago. There's also one ghost type that you can't hide from it. So it'll be able to find you no matter where you are. But it's when it'll also get slower. Oh, hi! I don't have a camera with me, so I'm sad. Okay, I think this is the favorite room, so let's look for ghost orbs in case of mimic, but I really think this is probably a demon. Let me put that down. Yeah, because there's a special ghost type where it gets faster the further away it is from its target player, and it'll get insanely slow when it gets close to you, but you also can't hide from it, so that one's kind of a wild card if you get it. Just panic and run. Exactly, 100%. Alrighty, let's go ahead and bring in a camera for a perfect game. I'm gonna go ahead and take Sandy meds. Unfortunately, a demon does have the, quote-unquote, rare chance to hunt at any sanity, and by rare I mean it does it every single fucking game and I'm going to die, but it's fine. But it'll be more confirmation if it does early hunt that it is in fact a demon, but I'm pretty sure it hunted before a minute and a half had passed after getting smudged, and I really feel like that other hunt was before 25 seconds had passed after the end of the other one as well. We'll go ahead and get a picture of that. I'll put some salt down. Did I not grab salt? I could have sworn I picked up salt. Apparently I did not, though. Okay. Cool. You feel like there's so much to learn? There really, really is. This game is so in-depth, but the good news is that there's a lot of mechanics that you do not need to worry about learning to kind of just get, like, the basics. So if you play with all evidence, you don't have to worry about any of the ghost abilities. So I feel like they do cater a lot to newer players and veterans where we can turn off all evidence and play like this. It's really, really nice. What else do I want to take in? We got all side objectives. We just need to find the bone, get some photos. Time to cause chaos. It's always time to cause chaos, baby. Genuinely curious what a Dio sounds like on high school when it's the other side of the map from a player. Is it just like zoom? Yes, it is horrifying to listen to. It is amazing. All right, Ghost. Got some salt for you. Have you gone through my motion sensor? I think it did. Yeah, because we got all side objectives. Okay. Did I forget to take my sanity meds? I think I did. I went back to take them, and then I was just like, oh, salt! All right, let's go! Wait, did I take all 4? Holy shit, I did remember to do it. So it just hunted at 100% sanity. So, rare ability, my ass. It did it immediately, so it's such a demon. It's such a demon. Good confirmation. I'm so screwed. This one is so aggressive. Ay. All right, we're just gonna take it. I'm gonna take in all the candles. We're gonna get a whole bunch of photos. I was so convinced that I just forgot to do it because it happened so quickly. I thought it at least gave me a couple of minutes before it tried. Jesus. Luckily, the demon does also have an increased range at which it'll be able to interact with the crucifixes. So one crucifix should probably be enough to cover this whole room with a demon because it has a 50% increased range for each crucifix. So for the tier 2 crucifix specifically, it'll be, what is it, 6 meters instead of 4? Is that right? God, it's been so long since I've looked at the exact numbers, but I think that's right. Because then the tier 3 is 5 meters for normal ghosts and 7.5 for... Yeah. I think I'm right. Okay, I should have one more... Oh, would you stop, bro? Rare? Excuse me? It's so aggressive. Oh, I'm gonna die. I still haven't found the bone yet. Okay, just blew out that candle, though. Let me get a picture of that. Let's see if we can find the bone real fast. This ghost is being so aggressive, it's ridiculous. That's 2 attempted hunts above 95% sanity, so that's cool. Anyways, there's a perfect game. Force yourself to try the new menu item at Wendy's because you're not really an ice cream person, but it was strawberry Pop-Tart Frosty, and it was so good. Interesting. Haven't tried that one yet. I'll have to see if I like that one. Ghosty just wants to hunt. Don't harsh their mellow. I will harsh their mellow. I'm out of here. Let's make sure all of our photos are 3 stars. Good. We got all side objectives. Oh my lordy lord. Evil ghost. Evil. Nice.
Welcome back.
We like an easy
I've
to
got some
identify
jobs ready
demon,
for you.
though. They're horrifying, but they're easy to identify. And that's another perfect investigation. We're doing pretty good today with our perfect investigations. Beautiful. Didn't get as much money for the photos this time, but that's all right. Have I unlocked anything yet? Because what level do we need to be for our next unlock? Level 90. Oh, yeah. 82, 72, 68 so far is the lowest one I'm seeing. We're at level 67, so our next one is going to be tier 3 salt that we unlock. Okay. Because we're getting to the period where it's really, it's slow going, unlocking all the gear at this point. Kind of hoping for a mimic. Nah, with how often it was acting like a demon, I thought we were good and we didn't see ghost orbs, so thankfully I wasn't too worried about that. But you could always have that one mimic that for whatever reason you can't find its ghost orbs, and that's always really fun. But you have sensitive teeth and you're lactose intolerant, so ice cream is not your friend. I feel that. I feel that on a spiritual level. We got Paul Everly now. We need to repel the ghost with incense, find evidence with the EMF, and escape the ghost during a hunt. You got it. So we'll go ahead and go get hunted, because again, we are starting at 0% sanity, because we're doing a nice custom 7x multiplier. My leg fell asleep, apparently. Ah. Keeps happening, and I somehow need to adjust my setup so that my leg stops falling asleep, because it seems to be happening quite a bit. Hey, look, a bone immediately. Nice. And we have a cursed mirror if we want to use that at any point. Can't use it right now because we are at 0% sanity. So if I try to use it right now, it'll immediately break and trigger cursed hunts. Sounds normal speed. And Gamer Asuna, thank you so much for the lurk. I really appreciate it. Let's see if it's yokai. Seems like it's coming straight towards me. Oh, the hunt ended right there, though. Okay, I don't think that was yokai because it felt like it was coming towards me. Let me go ahead and grab... So did that actually count as an escape? Probably not, nah. And thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Jurassic World Evolution 3 comes out in October. Oh, yeah, I keep hearing about that. I haven't seen a trailer for it yet, though. Is it gonna be more about dinosaurs and less about bugs? Because the last Jurassic World movie was a shit show. Like, there's so few dinosaurs, I was bummed out. I don't care about the freaking bugs. That was nasty. Anyways, what am I grabbing? Let's go ahead and grab salt for a wraith test. And I'll take in a thermometer. No, I can't, but... Oh, welcome on in, Gabriel Asuna. Hopefully I'm saying that right. You and your husband just started playing. Is there any way around losing all your equipment if you died? Nope. That's just the way the game works.
Fix your posture, you gremlin.
Hello? Yeah, not a... What's it called? Yokai. Because it seems like it's coming straight towards me as soon as it senses me. It's on Steam. It's looking good. Wait, what? Hang on. I'm suddenly confused. I thought we were talking about a movie. Oh, shoot! No! Jurassic World Evolution's the game. I don't know why I thought we were talking about the movie. I wasn't on board. Jurassic World Evolution. I'm a dumbass. Because, yeah, I thought we were talking about the actual movie. Me too. Like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking. Yeah, but yeah. Game in October, movie in July. That's right. What's the new movie coming out called? I can't remember. Because the one that came out last was already the third of that series, right? I actually did not know they were making a Jurassic World Evolution. Another one. So that's actually really cool. Still haven't played enough of Jurassic World Evolution 2 though. How's it gonna be different from Jurassic World Evolution 2? I'm curious now. I need to go look at the... Hi. I need to go look at the trailer for that as well. Oh, it turned on a light, so it cannot be a mirror. Right now I'm doing a spirit test, so if it... Oh, my God! You sure are active, little ghosty. I want to see where it starts hunting from, though. What's considered freezing temps? Is it below 32 degrees? Yes, if you're in Fahrenheit. Kind of. So, okay. Not a spirit. There is a little catch. So I play the game in Celsius just because I find it easier, because then if it's freezing temps, you'll see a negative sign. I just personally prefer it that way. But there is a catch where if you see anything below 1 degree Celsius, that will actually be a freezing temp ghost, because normal ghosts can't put it below that point because there is some randomness given to the thermometers, and I believe that is why normal ghosts can't put it below 1 degree Celsius. So whatever 1 degree Celsius is in Fahrenheit, it can't be below that number. If you see 1 degree Celsius, that does not count, but like 0.9 degrees Celsius will be a freezing temps ghost. It stepped in the salt, so it can't be a wraith. Definitely not a spirit, because that was before 3 minutes had passed. And hi, Raiders! Welcome on in! How are you? Let's see, Xavier? Am I saying that right? Welcome on in. How are you today? It looks like you were playing some Phasmophobia as well. How did your games go? And to anyone in that raid that does not know me, my name is Amber. We play a lot of Phasmophobia around here. We also do a wide variety of other horror games, some spooky puzzle games as well. Not a miling. Hide. Does this play still work? I'm gonna test this one. I think this one still works. So it used to be that you could hide behind the piano, but that no longer works because they've actually changed the character model so you actually can be seen while hiding behind the piano. Doing good, all good. We got tricked by 1 mimic. Oh, gosh darn mimics. But Xavier, if you do need to raid and run and go take care of yourself after your stream, please do so. Definitely not Phantom Blink. I don't think it's Oni Blink. Definitely not Revenant, not Moroi, not Diogen, not They, not the Twins, not a Hantu, not a Jin, and not a Raiju, because it's normal speed as far as I can tell. It wasn't quiet, so not a Myling. It came to us as soon as it sensed our flashlight multiple times, so I'd say not a Yokai. It's not throwing a lot, so probably not a Poltergeist. I didn't see any shapeshifting, so I'm gonna say not an Obake. And thank you guys for those follows. I really appreciate it. Welcome on in. All right. So now I think we probably want to go ahead and take our sanity pills so we can try and do some other ghost tests. Let's see. And Little Spectre, welcome on in. It's nice to have you. I like your username. That's cute. That's cute. Even did Spirit Box 3 times. Ah, that's too bad. Spirit Box can be a little bit finicky sometimes, for sure. All right, we still need EMF as one of our side objectives. We'll look for ghost orbs as well. I should probably actually take the sanity meds before I forget. There we go. What are we doing? Maple Lodge, baby? Damn it. Now that I've said that I like high school more than Maple Lodge, I'm just gonna get Maple Lodge every time now. It's fine. It's fine. Alrighty. We'll take in this and thermometer so we can try and confirm the favorite room. It's definitely somewhere upstairs, but I don't know exactly which room. Maple Lodge is great. Nah, I despise Maple Lodge. The layout pisses me off like none other. It turned the breaker off, you piece of garbage. You're going to redeem it for point hope. Woo! Woo! All right, I'd say not a shade then, because I should be at 100% sanity, and shades really cannot do ghost events at that high of sanity. Their chances of completing an attempted ghost event increases until you're at an average sanity of 50% sanity, and then it's the same chance as in every other ghost type. So if you get a ghost that doesn't really do ghost events until you're below 50% sanity, there's a really good chance it could be a shade. Oh, we got dirty water over here. Is this your favorite room? Let's see, and G-Tan, am I saying that right? I don't know if I am. Welcome on in, how are you? Definitely not a Noni for sure. We already kind of knew that though, because his blink was normal during the hunt. Yep, it's pretty cold in here, so I'd say this is most likely the favorite room. EMF 3. Okay. I don't see any ghost orbs, so most likely not Mimic. Now, if it ever changes favorite rooms from here, we know it can't be a Goryo or a Banshee, because those are the two ghosts that cannot change favorite rooms. Can't really talk about the maps being good or bad, because you rarely venture out of your comfort map. And I get that. I get that a lot. I think Tanglewood is probably my comfort map. I love Tanglewoods so much. Nah, totally a Mimic. Yeah, you think so? Watch it be a Mimic. And thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate it. Welcome on in. Because yeah, that's a good question. What's everyone's favorite, or not their favorite map, their comfort map? That is a different question. What was everyone's comfort map? I feel like for everyone it's Tanglewood, isn't it? And then they're gonna change it. Woodwind is yours? That's a good one. Yeah. I can see that. Let's go grab a camera so we get a picture of that bone right there and get some other photos as well. Always gaslight yourself into thinking it isn't Oni Blink when it is. That's fair, Lion. Oni Blink is one of the harder ones for me to identify as well, where I'm always second guessing myself. So it's really nice when we then get an airball to confirm. It's so heckin' nice. Alrighty, let's go ahead and take in a crucifix and a candle for an Onryo test. We've already done all side objectives, so that's perfect. Let's go ahead and do this. Grafton, nice choice. Yeah, that one's really cozy too. Yes, Tanglewood, yeah. Tanglewood was just like that first map I played on. I just got so used to it. Oh, can't be a mare, which I already ruled out. Why? When did it turn on a light? Oh, right, it was in the hallway here, that lamp. That's right, I remember. I was gonna say, I already have it crossed off. Cool. Let's go ahead and get a picture of the dirty water. Turn that back off. You're gonna head out? Sounds good, Eros. I have to take care of the fur babies and figure out why your streaming stuff isn't working properly. Well, good luck. I hope you can figure out what's going on, because streaming issues is always the most stressful thing ever through this ball. I'll take a picture of that. Okay. I forgot to take a picture of the bone while I was on my way up. We'll go ahead and look for the cursed possession. No, it's the haunted mirror. I already saw it. Never mind. Lols. Okay. Let's get a picture of the bone. So this could actually be pretty useful if we want to try a test for a Goryo, because if the room shown by this ever changes, we know it had to have changed favorite room, so it is definitely in the bathroom right now. Unfortunately, that just drained my sanity. So it's kind of a risk versus reward, but I think when trying to test for a Goryo and a Banshee, it'll be pretty useful. Except now I'm already at 40% sanity, you bastards. Okay. Whew. It's fine. It's fine. I should probably take in a paramic for a Banshee test as well, so we can listen for the scream. So far, it doesn't feel like it's really like roaming towards me when I'm on the same floor as it, but could just be I also haven't spent a lot of time upstairs, so we should probably test for that a little bit more. Ridge view, fair point. Yes, the fridge spot, chef's kiss, literally, because it's in the kitchen. You like this map? Yeah, it's a good map. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and like stand over here, I think. Guess who also, again, forgot to take a picture of the bone and the cursed possession? I know I got the bone. I just forgot the cursed possession. I see, and JC baby, welcome on in. Your husband used to play Phasmophobia all the time before we met. Recently played together. Where did it go? Where did I throw it down? I lost my haunted mirror. Ah, there you are. Okay. See, but you recently played together after his friend begged him to. He hates the game. You like it, but he won't play anymore? No, I'm sorry. That's unfortunate. Okay, it wasn't a cruci burn. Let's go ahead and relight this candle, though, because it has been blown out. If it blows that out 3 times and then tries to hunt, it could very well be an Onryo, especially if we're still above 50% sanity. Because if an Onryo blows out a candle, it can hunt at any sanity. Ooh, nice throw. Have I ruled out shade yet? I have. Okay, another airball. So we're probably below 50% for sure now, because I think, yeah, we're probably at like 30% sanity now. Okay, another candle blowout. We'll give it, oh, interesting. Did a candle blow out and then ate the crucifix. So if it ever eats the crucifix underneath the lit candle, it can't be an Onryo. So let's go ahead and relight that and see what happens. I should probably have the other crucifix behind me in case it tries to like trap me in there. It's been rough. You go on your old setup when you game with one friend so he can stream too, and it keeps stopping your stream randomly when you do your setup with the overlay. It lags your game really bad. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, keep relighting that. Who else do we have? I don't think it's Yurei or Demon. Like a Demon, I feel like would have early hunted us and been more aggressive. Oh. So we'll rule that out. It could just be RNG is going to screw us over and it's just a non-aggressive demon. It's definitely possible. Hasn't done a Yuri ability yet, so I'm going to go ahead and rule that out. So we're looking at either Banshee, Goryo, or Onryo. It's not giving me Banshee vibes because it doesn't feel like it's following us around. We haven't had a significant amount of singing ghost events either, so we'll go ahead and rule that out. Though it probably would be better to test with a paramic. But as of right now, I'm leaning towards Onryo because it feels like it's only trying to hunt when this candle is not lit. Okay, could have been out of range of the candle there. So I should probably stand right here with my lighter because I'm pretty darn certain the lighter works with the Onryo test as well because the ghost can blow out your lighter, which it just did. And Trey, it's so good to see you. You just wish Phasmo didn't turn your laptop into a griddle. Hey, but at least you can cook on it, right? Right? Multitask. Don't actually do that, but that's fair. Quickly. I figured it! I've ruined everything! Okay, we're fine. The good thing is that I didn't panic. Exactly. I'm not a chicken. Aslet, so good to see you. Thank you for the 15 biddies. Motherfucker. Okay, it wasn't a hunt. I couldn't tell. Shit. No one's here. Okay, I think he knows I'm here. He's coming straight for me. I think he probably sensed my electronics. That's just my guess. Run away. Oh, I don't like this position. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. So it's not a good Onryo test, but I am leaning towards it. It could be a Goryo, though, is the problem. I should probably double check my haunted mirror before I run out of sanity to see if it has changed favorite rooms. I don't think it has, but we can check. What's the best startup gear for a beginner when first starting a map? Definitely just the basic equipment they give you is always really good to have. Sanity meds are great if you have those unlocked. Once you unlock them as well, smudge sticks and lighters are super important because the smudge sticks will keep you alive during a hunt if the ghost does see you. But unfortunately, if you're not high enough level, you obviously can't use that. Okay. So apparently I'm at 0% sanity. Cool. Now we have cursed tons. And like my favorite like starting items is always going to be flashlight, EMF, and photo camera, because then you can use obviously a flashlight for light, the photo camera for taking pictures of the bone if you find it along your way, or if you get a ghost event early on, you can quickly snap a photo of it. And then EMF to confirm if something's actually been interacted with is always super useful. Taking in a thermometer early on could be really helpful in finding the ghost's favorite room as well. A flashlight, thermometer, and crucifix to start. That could be useful too. I usually don't bring in a crucifix until I know where the ghost favorite area is, because the likelihood of getting hunted that early on is pretty slim, unless you get one of those super aggressive demons. But I would say I would focus on finding the favorite area first, and then put in the crucifixes. Salt. Salt. Nice. So yeah, all 3 stars. Yep, perfect. Unfortunately, Mr. Ghosty here is gonna be a little poo-poo head. I don't think it's changed favorite rooms, but I don't know. Your husband laughs at you because the first thing you always grab is a flashlight. Why would you laugh? Like, hear me out. Being able to see is actually good. I don't know. Call me crazy. Call me crazy, but the ability to see in a game is actually really nice. Ah? Was that a full minute and a half? Unfortunately, I started my timer a little bit late because I was more just starting it to, like, make sure I don't get hunted out of nowhere. But, like, what? That was only 30 seconds after I started my timer. How delayed was I after I smudged the ghost? Excuse me? If this ends up being another demon, I'm gonna cry. It's gonna spawn at me. It probably is. But this is a problem. Oh, hi. I have a feeling it might have changed rooms, though. Okay, it's blowing out that candle. Okay. Unfortunately, that crucifix is dead. But it seems like it's doing more activity in this room and the hallway now. So I think we are good to rule out Goryo. I'm gonna cross off. Come on, I need a proper Onryo test. Eat the crucifix underneath the lit candle. Do it. Do it. I dare you. Because I'm still kind of leaning towards Onryo because it definitely feels like it's not really hunting when it's around lit candles. But also, that could just be a coincidence. Huh? Are you actually secretly a non-aggressive demon? Okay, blew that out again. And that at the same time, okay. Oh my god, it blew that out immediately. Oh, you're such an Onryo. You're such an Onryo. It's blowing out the candles so frequently. Ghosts are trying to give me some welcome back hugs. Aw, how sweet of them. And then suddenly we'll have a period where it's just not hunting, even though it definitely can. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Onryo. If it ends up being a demon that is playing me, well played, demon, but I think something wonky just happened where I probably started my timer really, really late and didn't notice it. I got you. You are secretly a non-aggressive demon. Nice. I knew it. I knew it all along. All right, let's see if we're right. Because, yeah, the fact that it's just blowing out the candle repeatedly instead of eating those crucifixes feels very much like an Onryo. Let's see. Yep, alrighty. Cool. It's interesting that it never tried to early hunt us then, because Onryo can early hunt at 60% steady if there's no fire sources nearby. So that was interesting. I did have a good trip. Yes, it was fantastic. We had a very nice, relaxing weekend with family. That is our third perfect investigation in a row. Let's go. Yay, tier 3 salt. Sweet. So the tier 3 salt is a really fun upgrade because not only can you get salt photos off of it and test for race, but it'll actually slow down ghosts during hunts, and it'll help keep a ghost trapped in its room if you use it to like block the doorway, because when it steps in it, it's supposed to like turn around the other direction. Basically, so you can kind of keep a ghost from roaming a little bit, so that's really nice. And since we've been talking about Camp Woodwind a lot, I want to play on it. Alrighty. We got Thomas Mills, we need Incense, Ghost Event, and Capture Photo. You got it. But again, we are at 0% sanity, so we're going to go in and get immediately hunted. See if there's anything super obvious about the ghost hunting behavior. Sounds lovely. It was a great time. Alrighty. Where do I have a hiding spot, though? Okay, we have those coolers there. Beautiful. Get some lights on so I can see just a little bit better. Ah! I forgot Pink Wolf. I'm sorry. Hang on. What? I'm sorry. Who poured gasoline on the fire pit? What was that sound? When did they change that noise? Because that was intense. All right. Just boom. You love being snarky. I'm glad. Well, yeah. Let's get hunted by this ghost, and if we can't ID it from like the first hunt, we'll go to Maple Lodge. I just completely forgot. I'm sorry. If the ghost actually hunts. Did I scare it away with the loud fire pit noise? Ghosty? Hello? Hey, look, a bone. I'm gonna grab that real fast. Beautiful. Oh, it's hunting. Okay, normal speed. I can't see it. It's too dark. There's a tree in my way. Fuck. Nice throw. Wait, did you just shapeshift, or was I crazy? For a second, I thought I saw a shapeshift, but I might be smoking something. I think it might have just been a weird shadow. So I'm not seeing it do it. I don't know. I was like, so unfortunately, that is not really a good tell of whether or not it's the shade or not, because I wasn't in the room where it seems to have started hunting. So it was probably just random luck as to how long it was taking, because at 0% say the shade is just as likely to hunt as all other ghosts unless you were in the same room as it. Unfortunately, you know, we're just gonna say Obake, and we're gonna leave. I may have seen a shapeshift. I don't know for certain. It could have been because there was a weird shadow when it went behind the tree, but I owe Pink Wolf Maple Lodge, and so I'm here illegally. So we are leaving. Nope, it was
Back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
fucking hell, you guys! I should have just gone with it. Beautiful, you guys. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's see. And Moonlit Hair, welcome on in. See, I should have listened to you guys. No way, right? Like there was like that was awesome. I should have trusted you guys. But yeah, that was technically not like a sign of the shade, but nicely done. Nicely done. Anyways, I owe you Maple Lodge. Here you go, Pink Wolf. Sorry about that. Seeing if your curse stands.
We've arrived. Check the
Maple Lodge drives you crazy as a Phasmo map, but you'd love to camp there. That's fair. I don't think I would like to camp there, just because like
nearby.
all the wood blocking your view would drive me nuts, but
Take a look. You may be able to use it for fun.
alrighty, let's do this. We've got Katiana Williams. Now we need incense, both of them. And okay, what was that? Escape during a hunt. You got it. Easy peasy. Let's go and find ourselves a ghosty. We have a ghost who is as stubborn as you usually say it's a shade. That's kind of fair. They can be annoying to deal with for sure. You have a yokai curse, so you like seeing if it still stands. What's your curse? I need to know now. Also, bear trap. Okay, I need to find a hiding spot though before this ghost hunts me. I'll keep toggling light switches to test whether or not it's actually hunting. It is hunting. Okay. It's over there. Sounds normal speed. Definitely not a miling, I would say. Let's see if it comes to me. If I can get within range of my flashlight flickering. There we go. Hey, can you come find me? Hello, hello, hello? We're 100% joking. Can't believe it. You actually called that shit. That was awesome, Django. Well done. The squishy spots and rotting apples might make you avoid here. Can you imagine the smell? Ugh. Ghost, you didn't come over to me. Ghost. So I'm not sure if that was a good yokai test because there's a chance it was slightly out of range of actually being able to detect me at that point. This sounds like the hunt started from somewhere back here. Hunt is over, so let's go ahead and get hunted again, and I'm gonna stand in here and see if it finds me when we know the ghost is closer to us. The running joke is, and it is far more true than you like to say, nearly every time you come into a new community, almost 9 out of 10 times, a streamer gets a yokai within the first couple of rounds of you being there. That is actually hilarious. All right, yeah, we'll see. We already had a yokai today, so let's see if I can get another one for you. I was gonna say, if you were lurking a little while ago, we already had your yokai, but if you just came in, let's test it. We'll do. Oop. Okay, right there. Why is my flashlight not flickering? Hello? Does this count as like a different floor or some shit? So I feel like my flashlight should have been flickering there, and it was just like, nah. Nah, bro, nah. Okay. Well. Okay, it didn't go into the red tent, so I'm gonna go over here to do the yokai test. I will get this yokai test to work, I promise. Okay, it's still hunting. Well, we definitely know it's not Moroi, Diogen, Thay, Hantu, Revenant, Twins, Myling. I saw it briefly, and it didn't look like Phantom, but I didn't see it long enough to know about Oni Blink, because Phantoms will be less visible during the hunt, and then Onis will be more visible. And Phantom Blink is really obvious, because the ghost will basically just, like, move around without being visible at all. Oni Blink can be a little bit trickier if you look at it at the wrong moment, so I highly recommend looking at the ghost for a decent amount of time before ruling out Oni. Absolutely too solid to be a Phantom. Hello? Excuse me? So you're a mimic. it's a Deogen right now. It's mimicking a Deogen. So this is the ghost that you cannot hide from. Because see how slow it gets when it gets closer to you? But if I were to try to hide anywhere, even if you break line of sight, get all of your electronics off, even if you do everything absolutely right, it will always find you no matter what. And the fact that it was not a Deogen the last 2 hunts means it has to be a mimic. And it has switched to the Deogen. Because the mimic will change which ghost type it's mimicking anywhere between 30 seconds to 2 minutes. Hey, Little P! It's so good to see you. Welcome on in, Raiders. You're just in time for our little Deo pet. Sorry, mimic pet, I guess you should say. But anyways, welcome on in, everybody. How's everyone doing today? Sir Logic, welcome on in. Saka, there we go. Welcome on in. Little P, how's your stream? I believe I saw you playing some demos, and then you were doing some Phasmo today, was that right? How'd the demos go? Let's see, and Natty Dreamer, welcome on in. OG Streamer, it's good to see you. Or Steamer, sorry. I'm reading names all wrong today. How are you? Welcome on in. To anyone that does not know me, my name is Amber. We play a lot of Phasmophobia around here. We also do a wide variety of other horror games, a lot of other ghost hunting games, and some spooky puzzle games here and there as well. So welcome on in. I hope you enjoy your stay. Right now, we are doing 0 evidence runs, and we start with 0% sanity, so we get hunted right off the bat. If it ends up being like a normal speed ghost that has no tells during a hunt, we then take our sanity pills and then try to figure it out with some other tests, but we are currently very sure this is a mimic, because in the first 2 hunts, it was normal speed. This hunt, it was a Deogen, so we're good. And Anoop, welcome on in. How are you today? Let's see, and TCG, welcome on in. It's good to have you as well. I hope everyone's having a lovely day. Let me see. Do I care? I don't think I care enough to get all the photos, though, because that was such a quick round. Hey, Zach, it's good to see you. How's it going? How was your weekend? One demo, Pestilence, was amazing. The dev was in the chat, too, which was cool. The other was an anomaly type game, like I'm on observation duty, and it was all right. Phasmo was fun. Ended on a 7 streak of perfect 10x difficulty games. That's gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. Technically, I just broke my run for the perfect games because I chose not to do it. We were on our 3rd one. This would have been our 4th. I forgot about that, but that's okay. That's okay. I just didn't want to go try to find the bone. Because I'm lazy. So, fortunately, it wasn't a yokai. We're trying to get a yokai here.
All right, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the
Alrighty.
investigation. To a certain object. Don't take a close look.
Oh, it's Larry! I love Larry. You need firelight, motion sensor, and crucifix. Let's go get hunted and see if it sounds normal speed. Just got off of work. You ended on a yokai on Willow? Holy crap! Can I get a yokai on... we're not on Willow. What is this map called? This is Willow. Guys, I'm so tired. For people that don't know, I just got back from vacation, so I spent like 10 hours driving yesterday, so my brain's a little shot. I keep saying the dumbest things. I even tried using Spirit Box with lights still turned on. Like, I am having a day. So the weekly challenge was the Deja Vu one, where it's them trying to mimic OG Phasmo on Tanglewood. So we already finished that. Now we're doing our 0 evidence runs. You're finally at the point of being able to prestige, but you're on the fence about doing it. That's fair, because it is really sad losing all that really good all that good gear. It already turned off the breaker, so it can't be a gen. Cool. We're still not being hunted, though. Is it gonna be another shade? Hello? So we are at 0% starting sanity, so it should be hunting us here soon. I'm moving around to try and hopefully make sure that if it is a shade, it can still hunt, because I'm not staying in one room for too long. Because if I'm in the same room as the shade, it will not be able to hunt. Need to go get my camera so I can get a picture of the bone. Deja easy, that's fair. Yeah. I got really unlucky though, because I got a Goryo, and that's the one evidence you can't check for is the dots, because they did not have that in OG Phaz. Oh my god, it's gonna be another shade, isn't it? Going back to tier 1 flashlight is gross. I agree. I heavily agree. And oh, going from tier 3 EMF back to tier 1 hurts my soul. Whoa! Hi! Where'd you come from? Not Phantom. Not Oni. I'm gonna get away from it. I do have a hiding spot in here. Nice throw. Okay. Seems like just normal speed. Hunt's over. Start that timer. There'll be a little bit of a delay on that one. 1 dog and 2 cats got adopted. Nice! That's awesome. But I think it started in the hallway here, potentially. So that might be the favorite room. I didn't actually hear it start hunting is my problem. It just kind of like suddenly showed up behind me. So I would like to test for miling in case it kind of snuck up behind me. It could have also just been I was too busy talking. So I didn't hear it, but... Let's go ahead and check for freezing temps, or not freezing temps, check for a cold spot and ghost orbs in case of mimic. Real fast while our smudge period is still going. Because hopefully we don't get another demon. And I actually have time to get back before it hunts again. Don't see any ghost orbs yet. We'll go ahead and throw this down and check to see if we got a cold spot. Oh crap, I think the breaker is still off though. It is not cold in here at all. So did it actually come from the basement maybe? That would make sense as to why I wasn't hearing any activity as well. And then it just came up the stairs. Oh no, the breaker is on. Nice. Okay. So yeah, my guess is it came from the basement. All right, we'll see you later, Seba. Thank you so much for hanging out. Let me check real fast. Please don't hunt. I should run away. Ah, I heard a throw. It is down here. But I should run because my smudge timer is about to be up. Okay. So that is a 1.5 minutes. So if it's a spirit, it would be able to hunt, or it would not be able to hunt for another 1.5 minutes. Any other ghost would be able to hunt now. So do I don't have an incense in hand though. It's fine. We'll stay in here and wait until it starts hunting. So I'll just keep testing this. And as soon as I can't toggle this light switch, that means that it's starting a hunt. So we'll know when. You're off for the next 3 days because your mom has surgery tomorrow. Oh, I hope the surgery goes well, Zach, and I wish her a speedy recovery. Okay, still no hunt. We're at 2 minutes since I smudged. Ghost doesn't want to hunt. Are you actually a spirit? Got like 20-ish more seconds before the spirit can start hunting again. Okay. Interesting. So there is a chance that there's just whatever ghost we have is just because of RNG is choosing to take a while to hunt, but it is unlikely to be the case. So if you get a ghost that takes longer than 3 minutes after being smudged, it's most likely a spirit, but definitely not guaranteed. So I would recommend doing that test more than once to try to confirm, because I've definitely had it where just a random ghost will take longer than 3 minutes for no apparent reason. But that was definitely over 3 minutes, so we know it's still normal speed, so we'll go ahead and rule out Moroi, Deogen, Fae, Hantu, Revenant, Twins, Raiju. Doesn't sound quiet, so not a Myling. It definitely was not Phantom Blink. I want to double check Oni Blink just to be on the absolutely certain side. I'm definitely leaning towards Spirit right now and not Demon, because a Demon taking 3 minutes to hunt after getting smudged when you're at 0% sanity is like nearly unimaginable, but not impossible. So, but we're going to rule that out. I haven't really done a yokai test still yet, so we'll leave that on the list. But like I said, I'm definitely leaning towards Spirit. But we will do that test again, just to be on the absolutely safe side. It's illegal, but it happens, exactly. And thanks for the hug, Zach. Huh? You're already hunting again, you piece of garbage? Okay. Oh, God. Okay, we're fine. Okay, hunt's over. Run. Get out of here. Because I definitely want to go get my incense again. So I want to loop it around a little bit, check for Obake shape-shifting, double check to make sure that I don't think it's Oni Blink. We still need motion sensor and crucifix. Okay. So I'll go ahead and take in my headlamp so I can see a little bit better. And I also want to get a crucifix down there. The surgery starts at 6 in the morning. Oh, that is an early surgery. Ouch, geez. Have to leave at 5:15. Ooh. I killed the breaker, so we already knew it wasn't a djinn, so that makes sense. Get that back on. You'll stay home with the puppies. That makes sense. Make sure they're taken care of. All right, let's try to see which room exact. Okay. We'll do a yokai test here if I can. If I can get behind this door fast enough, we're good. Hopefully it comes upstairs. Hey, can you come here? Hello, hello, hello? Okay, definitely not a yokai, I would say. Still not seeing any shapeshifting. Oh, Hunt's over. Okay. We'll do another spirit test there. Inaki. Hello, hello? Is anybody there? Oh, hey, you turned on a light. Thank you. Can't be a mare for sure. I don't think he's strong enough to be a poltergeist. We'll go ahead and throw this in here. So yeah, I see my breast, so I'm assuming this is our favorite room. Call him Daniel. Daniel's naked. Have a hammer, Daniel. Nice. But yeah, I'd say not a yokai for sure. Didn't see any shapeshifting again, so I'm gonna go ahead and rule out Obake. I don't believe it was Oni Blink again, so let's cross that out. Let's go ahead and look for ghost orbs, though. Where did I leave my camera? There's no need to be dramatic, Daniel. God. This is their house that we walked into. True. If you want to walk around naked in your own home, do it. You do what feels right for you, boo. You do you, boo. Okay, I don't see any ghost orbs. Okay.
What's your posture, you gremlin?
Singing ghost event. I'm gonna go ahead and stand here with my lighter and see if it eats the crucifix underneath it. The light on so I can at least see, though. And Lee, thank you so much for the hydrate and stretch. I appreciate it. Okay, we are at a minute and a half. Hey, confirmation! It is, in fact, not an Oni, so I was right about that. Okay. Beautiful. But anyways, any ghost besides the spirit would be able to hunt now. Could also be a shade. If I'm in the same room as it, it won't be able to hunt as well, so we'll do a kind of a double test here, because that could also be another explanation as to why it was taking a while to hunt. If a shade is just being non-aggressive, that happens a lot. I should probably make sure this door is open so I can actually do a Ure test properly, because if it does a door touch where it touches it first, there's a delay. Actually, if it touches the door, you see it shut, and then there's a delay in the sound of the door actually slamming shut. That is the Ure's ability. It also drain your sanity if you have any. Hi, how are you? Okay, still not hunting. We're at 2.5 minutes since we smudged. Noni. Hammer while he naked. That sounds dangerous. I mean, nah, I feel like wearing clothes versus being naked when using a hammer shouldn't make much of a difference, unless you're doing something horribly wrong with it. 2 for 1 on hydrate and stretch. Yep, exactly. Still no hunt. We are at 3 minutes. So I am gonna stand here just a wee bit longer because I want to see if it does try to eat this crucifix while I am here. I'll go ahead and turn off my lighter now. It hasn't really blown out my lighter at all, though, so that's not really helping me. We're gonna turn that off so we can kind of not test for Onryo accidentally, because I'm kind of trying to decide between shade and spirit. So now I'm gonna step out and see if it. Get your ass in here! Get in your room right now! Now eat the crucifix. No? Because it also hasn't thrown anything while we're in the same room as it. It hasn't blown out my lighter. Are you actually just a stinky shade that doesn't... It hunted as soon as I stepped out of the room. Excuse me? Are you actually a shade then? Are you actually a shade? I threw something over there. I don't think standing in front of a gas range sauteing naked would be wise, but you're no Top Chef. No, see, that one I feel like would be a recipe for disaster. Is that a cat poster behind me? Yeah, I got this, like, it's actually a tapestry. So it's this big tapestry that I have. It's got a cat on it. Yep. Okay. So, not a shade. Where the hell am I? Get smudged. All right. So, yeah, I think this is a spirit. So, it can't be shade. Hasn't changed favorite rooms yet. But I guess technically Onryo could still be a possibility, but I'm definitely leaning towards spirit just because it is taking more than 3 minutes after getting smudged multiple times. So definitely feels like a spirit. But we'll go ahead and test it one more time while I also try to get photos because I realized I haven't had any photos. We have the bone I can pick up. Okay. The only way you've ever hurt yourself with a hammer was accidentally hitting your finger with it, so you don't think clothes would make a difference? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Let's grab salt and a candle. Yeah, let's do that. Doesn't feel like it's really following me around too much or like trying to intentionally spawn on top of me too often. But again, could also just be that we haven't spent a lot of time down in the basement. So if I wanted to, I could take sanity meds and spend a little bit more time figuring that out. But it's definitely giving me spirit vibes. Do I know what my cursed possession is? No, I haven't looked at it yet. Okay, well, I'm being hunted. Here's the problem. That was before 3 minutes. So. Wait. No, that was a ghost event. Oh, it fooled me. But also now it's hunting before 3 minutes had passed. That first one, though, was a ghost event. See, I didn't even notice that the sound was not the right sound for the hunt. Because for hunts during one investigation, it'll always be the same sound. Ghost events, though, will change. And it can make the same noise that it makes during hunts, during ghost events. So it can sometimes trick you, but yeah. Whoopsies. Okay, hunt's over, though. That first one, though, was actually just a ghost event. It's like, I don't think it's been aggressive enough to be a demon. Although that was that one time that I felt like it, like, started a hunt really quickly after the end of another one, but I don't know. Are you still in this room? 8.7. Let's see if it's colder in the hallway. Oh, I think it changed rooms, actually. And it just stepped in my salt, so it definitely can't be a wraith. Turned on a light again. And Kalula, welcome on in. How are you doing? So this has been very fascinating. So it turned out lights immediately rather than after when it hunts? What do you mean? Ouch. I'm sorry, I'm confused by what you mean by that, Steamer. Which ghost are you talking about? Because yeah, I think it has moved rooms from here to here, so I think we can go ahead and rule out both Goryo and Banshee. We know it can't be a Wraith. I don't think it's a Mimic because it hasn't really changed behaviors noticeably, but we also haven't really checked around for ghost orbs in a while. I'm being hunted. Okay. Pretty good. Today's your anniversary with your fiance. Oh, happy anniversary! That's awesome. You guys gonna do anything super fun to celebrate? Had someone call right as the clock turned to 5 p.m. and yammer for 8 minutes. No. Events will turn out lights immediately. That's not true. Some of them will, but not all of them. There are some events that will have the lights flicker as well. And some of them will like turn the lights red. Also dance party. That's for you, Kalula. Happy anniversary. All right. This ghost is being a little stubborn. Still a tell when it happens, though. True. But it's not always a giveaway, because then there's also, you know, ghosts can just turn off lights randomly. I've definitely had a ghost turn off lights and then immediately start a hunt after, so that was terrifying. Especially if you get a mare. Woo! We still need motion sensor. Let's see. Because, yeah, I'm still not seeing ghost orbs. Okay, my camera is still in there, but like I said, I'm pretty sure it's moved to the hallway now. Hasn't done a Ure ability yet, but also Ures can be a pain in my ass. But we can go ahead and take our sandy meds and see if we get early hunted. If this ends up being a demon that was taking longer than 3 minutes to hunt, I'm going to be so upset. All right. Well, let's go ahead and take another candle. So if it blows out the candles 3 times, then it immediately tries to hunt. Very good sign of an Onryo, so let's do that. You going out for Indian food tonight? Oh, that sounds so good. I freaking love Indian food. I hope you guys have an absolutely amazing time. Nice laptop trick. All right. I'm actually flabbergasted that it ended up not being a spirit. Otherwise, something bugged. And it is actually a spirit. That's just being really weird. It's happened before. But I'm going to assume it's not bugged. And a spirit did not hunt before 3 minutes had passed. Please. Please be nice. All right. Did I bring in a camera yet? Yeah, let's make sure both doors are open so we can tell if we ever do get a Ure ability. Because there's also a chance that's only done its ability while we're not in the map. Which is always really fun when a Ure does that as well. But let's see. Do I have a... Because I know I took a picture of the bone, right? So where did I drop my camera? It was over here because I was running from the hunt. That's right. Bundy is just sitting there menacingly. Hi! Grace at least working Willow in all rooms. It's true. Like, if you get a Ure on Point Hope on some of those rooms, it's ridiculous. Okay, it hasn't blown that one out yet. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna go ahead. Let's see. Did it blow this one out yet, or had I not lit that one yet? Regardless, I'm gonna do this. Just relight that one. So I think we have, like, one more candle blowout before an Onryo would be able to try to hunt, I think. But I actually can't remember if I lit this one or not, to be honest. Let's go ahead and get a picture of the salt, because this should be 3 photos here. Biosynth, it's good to see you. How are you doing today? Okay. Come on. If you're a Ure, please slam a door shut. Let's do a double check for ghost orbs in the hallway, though, just in case. Oh, yeah. Ure's on the freaking campsites is awful. Okay, I'm still not seeing ghost orbs, so we're gonna go ahead and say not a mimic, but okay. It blew both of those out. Are you gonna try to hunt now? It's 2 interactions, though. No attempted hunt, though, so you do want to wait about 6 seconds after a candle gets blown out to see if it tries to hunt, because that's how long the Ure has, or not Ure, the Onryo has to try and initiate a hunt. So if you relight the candles too quickly, it could actually ruin your Onryo test. BRB feeding the reptile babies. Okay, Kalula. You're great, celebrating landing a new job. Congratulations, that's amazing. It's kind of funny how it's basically going back to where you started with your first job, essentially. So yeah, that one's been fully burned. Come on, blow that one out again. You can do it. But I know it is in this room with us. It's been setting off this motion sensor and blowing out the candles. That's more confirmation it cannot be a shade, because shades are not supposed to be able to blow out candles if you're in the same room as them. And since I have this motion sensor here, I know it has been in this hallway when it's blown them out. So unless something's bugging there. Come on, Ghosty. What are ya? I'm gonna go ahead and bring in a paramite. Oh, wait. Hi. Nice ghost photo. Solid. Singing ghost event? Actually, if it's doing a ghost event and then blows out a candle, would that ruin the Onryo test too? Stop singing. I'm gonna go ahead and relight this. Because I don't know if the Onryo would be able to hunt while it's doing an ongoing event, so that might have ruined an Onryo test there. Would you open the fucking door, bro? There you go. Hey, yeah, I'm getting there. The doors just barely got slammed. Give me some time. I know what I'm doing. Oh, another blowout. Get a picture. Been learning so much. This is awesome. I'm glad to hear that, honey. And if anyone ever has any questions about like why I'm ruling out ghosts or anything like that, please feel free to ask. Started at Denny's 25 years ago, but you left for reasons. Long story, fair enough. However, since some stuff has come up in your family that needs you to be closer, you've decided to find a job close to home. You live 45 minutes away from your current job. Oh, that's a long commute. So yeah, I'm glad you'll be able to be closer to home. All right, paramic though. Just in case. Like, I really feel like it has moved favorite rooms, which would immediately rule out both Banshee and Goryo. But sometimes ghosts can just be a little bit weird. Just because you have a cold spot in one room does not 100% guarantee it is the favorite room, because the cold spot will move around if the ghost is roaming. So unless you have an absolutely 100% positive way to confirm you have the favorite room, sometimes that can be a little bit hard. Did you miss anything? Went to make some veggie stir fry. So far, no. We're trying to figure out what this ghost is, because I was very convinced it was a spirit, because it was taking over 3 minutes after getting smudged multiple times. But then our third or fourth smudge, which one was it? One of those smudges, it ended up hunting right after a minute and a half. So I'm not sure what this ghost is. Hey, Silver, welcome on in. I was like, yes, this ghost is definitely being stubborn for sure. So far, it's still not early hunting, so I want to say it can't be a demon still. If it ends up being a poltergeist that's not throwing a lot, I will be so upset. Because, like, it's barely thrown anything outside of hunts. It threw a little bit during the hunts, but nothing to the point where it made me think it was definitely a poltergeist. We'll go ahead and throw some stuff over here. Every time you hear paramic, your brain gives Paramore, and you're happy. Paramore is so good. Okay, there's another blowout and still no hunt. So I want to say it's not an Onryo either. How many more photos do I need? Need that one. I heard a throw in here, I think. Nice cock. Let's kind of spread this out just in case it is a janky poltergeist, because we've had a few of those recently where the poltergeists just aren't throwing as much as you would think they should be. So let's make sure it has a lot of things to throw during the hunt. Airball. Okay, I should be in hunting range again, so I need to be careful. I'm gonna go ahead and relight this so we can continue doing the Onryo test, because if it ever eats that crucifix underneath a lit candle, we know it cannot be an Onryo. Don't throw down your lighter. What are you doing? So that'd be very useful to know if we can get it to do that. This is our last crucifix burn, though. Thank you! Okay, definitely cannot be an Onryo. So are you... The only ghost we haven't ruled out is the Yurei. Are you a stupid-ass Yurei that just hasn't done the ability yet? Or are you a janky poltergeist? What are you? Oh, whoops, I need one more photo so I can get a picture of that. There you go. Did that actually count? No, it counted as an interaction. The burned crucifix is worth more money, but it prioritized the interaction. Naked. Celebrating with some Guinness, Drought Stout. Nice. Love me some Guinness. Come on, do something. What are you? Okay, how nice. How nice of you. Can I have another whisper, please? No? Well, at least I know you're still here. Just standing in the motion sensor menacingly, it's fine. Not that wanting things neat makes you a freak. That's fair, because no, having things neat is good for your brain. 100%. One of the lucky things is that you can only carry 3 items at a time. Yeah, so lucky. So lucky. So happy about that. Ghosty! Sucky. That makes more sense. I thought we were just going with the sarcastic. But yeah, definitely sucky. Ghost says I'm in a ghost of mystery wrapped in an enigma. It's true. Because, like, it still has not done a Ure ability. We've gotten 1 whisper. Do I have a hiding spot here by chance? No. Okay, if it hunts here, I'm dead then. If I get quartered in the garage, I'm just 100% dead. Autocorrect, yeah. Whoop. Run away. Shade 2.0? Nah, it can't be a shade. Because it's tried hunting from the same room as us, it's blown out candles in the same room as us, it's thrown things. So unless it's bugged, I guess I should say. Because we definitely know it shouldn't be able to be a spirit. It shouldn't be able to be a mare. Doesn't seem like it's a demon. It didn't feel like a yokai. It's not quiet. It's not getting faster on electronics. It's definitely not a Morix. It's not fast. Definitely not a Deogen. Definitely not a Thay. I haven't seen Ghost Orb, so hopefully it's not a Mimic. It's normal speed, so not the twins. We didn't see shapeshifting. Hopefully it's not an Obake that just, like, shapeshifted at really inconvenient moments. Definitely can't be an Onryo. Definitely not a Hantu. Definitely not a Revenant. Hopefully it's not a Banshee because we haven't gotten a Banshee Scream, and I believe it has changed favorite rooms. That one's still up in the air, so, like, Banshee could be a possibility. Definitely not a Wraith because it stepped in the Assault. Definitely can't be a Phantom because its blink is normal, and we took a photo of it and it did not immediately disappear. Can't be a Jinn because it's turned off the breaker. Shouldn't be able to be a Shade because it's done all those things I just mentioned. Definitely not an Oni because it's done an Airball Ghost event, and the blink, again, is normal during hunts. Probably not a Goryo because I, again, think it moved from one of the storage rooms to the hallway. But again, that one's still iffy, so it could potentially be a Goryo. Not twins. So yeah, I want to say it's probably just a Ure unless one of these other ghosts bugged, or it's a Banshee, Goryo, or Demon that's just being weird, I would say. It's like, yep, because it definitely turned on a light. So it can't be that. Can Shade interact with things standing outside of the room? It can. But I have confirmation that it was walking through my motion sensor as it was blowing out candles. So unless the Shade bugged, which I have had happen recently, it should not be able to be a Shade. Because, like, if you are uncertain as to whether or not the ghost was actually in the same room as you and it was, like, touching things from another room if you're in a small area, that is a very good way the Shade can easily trick people. But because I had my motion sensor, we should be able to say it can't be a Shade unless it was bugged. So I think I'm just gonna go with a Ure that hasn't done its ability and call it a day. If it ends up being one of these other ghosts that was like, it could still technically be that, it's just unlikely. That's unfortunate, but it's Gorbonmon, yes. Gorbonman. Have to go? All right, we'll see you later, Zach K. What are you?
Welcome back.
It was
I've
a
got
fucking
some jobs
bug
ready for
spirit. All right. All right. Sure. Why not? My gut reaction was right. But how'd you hunt after only a minute and a half? Huh? Yeah, okay. I'm not surprised. This is, I think, my 5th time I've had a spirit randomly bug and hunt before 3 minutes had passed. So, like, I'm sad, but I'm not surprised. So we'll just move on because that was definitely bugged, unfortunately. Alrighty, let's go to Grafton. It happens. It's Phasmo.
All right, we're here.
Luckily, that was our first, like, really bugged ghost of the day. We got Jane Rook. We need to witness a ghost event, repel, and cleanse the area with incense. You got it. Let's hope we don't get another bug ghost. I feel like for me, spirits bug. Oh god, that's blood rain. So now ghosts are actually gonna be faster. That's cool. That's cool. So now instead of 100% speed, the ghost is going to be 125% speed. We do have a music box, so that'd be fun. Rev on Blood Moon would be so fun. They're so fast. Yoshi, no bark, please. Okay, breaker's in here if we need it, and we do have a hiding spot there. Nice. Let's see if we can figure out where the ghost is. I think they actually ate the mouse. They've never eaten one so big, so you were a little nervous. Dang. BRB sounds good, Biosynth. She was excited for the Blood Moon too. Makes sense. Ghost? There you are. Okay. So not super fast. Hi there. Is that normal speed for 125? Yoshi, please stop. I think that's just normal speed for 125. I'm gonna die now though because I forgot how to run. That's actually pretty visible though. Was that an Oni? I need to, oh, okay. That might have been Oni Blink actually. I got a little bit distracted because Yoshi's barking at a dog that's barking outside. So that's fun. What do you guys think? Do you think it was Oni Blink or was I just crazy? Each their own, but Rev on Blood Moon would be terrifying. But they're so easy to identify. All right, let's take in camera, salt for some easy photos. I started hunting from upstairs. Should probably make sure I actually have this though. You're gonna miss old Grafton, you think? I was like, I'm excited to see what they do with it. Cause like, I like this map, but I also do see it is very bland. Like, it's nothing super special. Like, back in the olden days with old Bleasdale, like, they look almost identical. There's just, you know, a different layout. So, like, I'm very excited to see what they do with new Grafton. I heard a throw that sounded like a can. Maybe Oni Blink? Okay, okay. Let's do a double check. Because, yeah, I was a little bit suspicious of it. Oh, no, I haven't upgraded my salt. Shoot. Because I do have tier 3 available. I just haven't put it in my loadout. Where was that? Okay. Can hide behind that if I need to. Bone, nice. So I can get a picture of that. Just want to see if I have the lockers available for hiding. I do. Wonderful. Because then hopefully it starts hunting from somewhere down here. We'll get it to go through the salt. And then I can easily hide. We can do a nice check. Oh yeah, that's gotta be it. Oh, wait. I was so convinced it was Oni, but then I did a couple of blinks where it looked pretty, like, normal, and now I'm confused again. Shit. Because, like, when it was coming up the stairs, it looked very visible. So I want to say it's Oni. But now I'm, like, scared that I'm too focused on Oni. Because I do that sometimes. Twilight bark, because your 3 are barking because of Yoshi. Nice. Solid. Sorry. Anyways, it's definitely not a Wraith. And I think it started from, was that nursery? No. It was coming up the stairs. So is it actually trying to move down here, maybe? I'm gonna go ahead and leave this here. Let's go grab it. They're quiet about 99% of the time. Nice, I'm jealous. Yoshi's a bit more of a barker than I would like him to be, but he's getting better. He just gets a little bit antsy when people are going up and down the stairs in our apartment complex. He's quite talkative. He's cute, but he's loud. But it shouldn't be able to be a spirit again. And it was definitely, I think it was normal speed for 125, so we'll go ahead and rule out all non-normal speed ghosts. I want to say it's Oni. You wish you could have a dog? That's fair. I love doggies. They're so fun. So much work, though. Okay, I'm not seeing any ghost orbs. Okay. Oh, it is hunting. I think. Someone's trying to fool me. Pick off. Okay, yeah, it did move downstairs. Okay. Yeah. It is very, very visible, so I'm sticking with Oni. Recruit. Oops. I'm actually not holding that shut. It's fine. Your crew in order, Munin 4-year? Oh, I see. Yeah, so you got Munin, who's a 4-year German Shepherd, Poe, who's a 2-year-old miniature American Shepherd, and Celine is a 5-month-old German Shepherd. Oh, that sounds like such a fun bunch. Oh, I love German Shepherds. They're beautiful dogs. Well, hi, how are you? I don't see you, which is the problem, because I actually do want a photo of you. Ah, gosh dang it. She's back behind here, isn't she? And I got too close. Okay. No, the airball was fake. I highly recommend paying attention to any message from sound alerts, because that was someone playing a fake airball event for 50 biddies. It has not done an airball ghost event in the game. I am fairly certain it is an Oni. Like, I'd say like 80% confident based on the blink during the hunt. But who would do such a thing? I don't know. You can't have a dog, but with how much time you're at work versus being at home, you don't feel like having a dog is a good idea. And like, Django, thank you for making that decision. Like, I know so many people that get a dog and then spend all day leaving it alone and aren't willing to like put in the effort to make sure it's being taken care of properly. So like, thank you for putting the dog first. And talkative doggy and talkative kitty are two very different experiences. They are 100%. Like, I'm okay with some talking, but like loud talking. Actually, it's not even talking, it's screaming. My dog screams. His bark is so loud. Like, I'm finding like he makes so many like cute noises where he like whines a little bit, like does like little noises that are adorable. That's good talking from a puppy. I was like, yeah, cats tend to be a lot more independent than dogs. There's still a lot of work though. Nugget is very demanding. They're a lifestyle for sure. Dogs are absolutely a lifestyle. Like, they change basically everything you do. Okay, I'm gonna throw that down. Hopefully it doesn't hunt me here. This is actually a really bad idea, but you're fortunate in the fact that you work from home, so that's what allows you to have your doggos and cat. Oh, that's fantastic. Alrighty, let me see. So yeah, it always made me really sad when I had a neighbor where she was sweet and her dog was nice-ish. It barked a lot too, but that was mostly because like she worked a job. I think she worked she was a nurse, so she would be gone for like 12 hours a day every single day, and we would just have to listen to her poor dog barking the whole time she was gone, basically. And like, we just felt so bad. Like, she meant well, but like and she had a German Shepherd as well. So one bedroom, tiny ass apartment, leaving a German Shepherd alone for 12 hours at a time. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, where's your dog going to the bathroom during that time as well? Like, that was a situation where I'm like, I'm sorry, but like, the dog needs more than this. Fish are also high maintenance, despite what most people think most of the time. Does that vary depending on what type of fish you have? I honestly don't know because I've never really had fish. But I'm curious if, like, are there some fish that are more high maintenance than others? Anyways, I'm going to take some Sandy meds so I can actually get some photos. Camera. You love your Adobe. He's a tripod. Oh, I had a tripod cat. They're so special and so freaking adorable. Your cats are super clingy when you leave for long stretches, but at least you can leave them and they're only a little destructive. Yeah. It's like with my cat, I can leave her alone all day. Like, she'll get sad and a little bit lonely, but as long as she has food and water, she'll be okay. If I leave Yoshi alone for longer than 20 minutes, our apartment's destroyed. He's been screaming the whole time. Neighbors are upset. The cops have been called. No, I'm just kidding. They wouldn't call the cops on us, but my dog is so not good with being alone because he has definite separation anxiety and it sucks. Whereas my cat, we leave her and she's like, okay, see you when you get back. You know, several people who have dogs and they're in a cage most of the time. That's just abuse at that point. That's awful. Your husband is a truck driver and you live in your truck, so you have your 12-year-old pit bull with you all the time. Oh, that's such a good, happy life. Okay, let's grab the camera, and I'll grab my EMF just so I can confirm. Did I do all my side objectives? I did. Tropical fish are pretty high maintenance, but in general, it takes about 2 weeks to properly cycle a tank to support a fish. Then you have to figure out what fish are compatible with another. That's fair. Goldfish need about 30 to 40 gallons recommended for one fish. Dang. Oh, EMF 2. You blew this out immediately. Get it real quick. Beautiful. So we can get a couple of ghost events here. Because if you're unsure if you have an Oni or not, what you could do is make sure you have some sanity and then get hit by a ghost event. And if you've dropped 20% sanity instead of 10%, then you know it's an Oni. Because most ghosts will only drain your sanity by 10% when they hit you with a ghost event, whereas the Oni does twice that amount. So that's another way that if you're uncertain of the blink, I'm fairly confident about the Oni blink, but I could always be wrong. I am not perfect at Oni blink, for sure. I need a little bit more practice with it. Why is it not? Are you actually over here, maybe? Because I was gonna say, oh, yeah. It's not cold in that room, so I'm assuming it's actually over here and it actually blew out the candle from the kitchen area. So let's move this over here just so I can get some more photos. Hopefully prevent a couple of HUDs because the burn crucifix photos are worth a decent chunk of money. Sorry, you're a vet tech student. Animals are your special interest. No need to apologize at all. I freaking love animals too. And we always love sharing people's interests. So don't ever apologize for that. We love sharing all of our interests as long as it's, you know, stream friendly. No talking about your kinks. I don't want to know, guys. I don't want to know. That's where I'll draw the line. No kinks. Your dog whines when you're not home. When you are home, he's glued to your side. I wish my dog only whined. He screams bloody murder. It sounds like he's dying, and we're like, awesome. Awesome. You have dogs, cats, and chickens. That's awesome, Silver Witch. You work for Petco for some time. The amount of people you would deny a sale for improper husbandry. Yes, good. Because, yeah, if you're not going to properly take care of an animal, don't get one. I stand by that, 100%. What did you just throw? Oh. Oh, did you play the piano? I didn't even notice. That should be an interaction, right? Yeah. And then it did a throw somewhere over here, but also candles blown out. Oh, it blew out both the candles. Okay, let me get a picture of that as well. So I'm not sure what it threw. Go ahead and relight those. Easy photos. And also doing like a, you know, impromptu on-road test just because, why not? What if you have a king for getting killed by ghosts? Like, same? Hoya! Your sister has a dog like that? She's always acting up when she's streaming? Yeah. Luckily, Yoshi's pretty good with, like, as long as he's with somebody, he's pretty chill. Like, he's a good boy. It's just when he's alone. All right, so that dropped us down to 80%. Okay. Did I actually get the photo? Yes, solid. So unfortunately, I think I was still at 100% sanity because I was standing in the light the whole time, I think. So hopefully that was a true 20% drop. It's interesting that I feel like I should have been slightly below 80% though. We'll see. We'll see. You would love an eel. You're trying to find a horse you had 12 years ago that was sold out from under you without your permission? Oh no! Why would I take a second photo of that? Actually, why? No, the true question is why doesn't that count as more money when you get a second ghost photo? Because holy crap, it is evidence of a ghost and yet the game's like, nah, you already got one. But here you go. Boom, we went from 80% to 60%. So that is more confirmation that I am correct. It is an Oni, so we just need a few more photos. We do need to be careful because of that sanity drain. You can very easily get into hunting range without knowing it with an Oni, so it can make them very dangerous, where it'll feel like an early hunt when it's not. But anyways, I was trying to read. Let's see, haven't found him yet. He would only be 13 to 14. Oh, I hope you find him, Moonlit. I'm so sorry that happened. Put some salt down. Just try to get some photos here so I can get another perfect game because I already found the bone. Where'd my camera go? There you are. I should have, because I didn't take a picture of the salt upstairs, right? No, I did not. So we can go take a picture up here. Sammy, so good to see you. Thank you so much for the likies. I appreciate it. We got salt right here. The stream is going fantastic aside from another bug spirit, but that's okay. Oh, I actually didn't need to put down the other salt. Just kidding. Lols. You're a big animal rescuer, that you did purchase your dogs because you needed a solid background. I understand that entirely. Like, I adopted my dog and I have my regrets. because I legitimately think he was taken away from his family at too young of an age. Because when we adopted him, he was only 3 months old, and he was like a solo dog that came up from Texas up to Colorado. So like, I don't know, and he was in a foster home already at 3 months, and I'm like, so I have no idea at what point he got separated from his family, and I'm pretty sure that's why he has really bad separation anxiety. So honestly, if I ever get another dog, which I probably will at some point in time, I am definitely considering getting it from like an actual, either a rescuer who has the mother with the pups and can make sure that they're not being separated at too young of an age, or I will go through a breeder as well. Like, I don't care about getting, like, purebred dogs are sketchy beyond all reason, in my opinion, because you can get a lot of weird health issues with that, but I was like, yeah, could have been a puppy from a puppy mill. I have no idea what Yoshi's background was. All I know is that I'm fairly confident that at the adoption event we were at, he was drugged because he was the calmest dog there, and that's why I got him, and that's not what I got. So I love him to bits, but holy crap, his separation anxiety and his overexcitement around other dogs is insane. Like, we have done a lot of work trying to get him to a level where he's somewhat manageable. And he's doing really well. Like, I'm very, very proud of the progress we have made with him, but oi, he's a handful. You're the line of shop responsibly or adopt. Yes. Preservation breeders are amazing. Yeah, they are. You hate puppy mills? There's so many around where you live? No, that's awful, awful, Django.
I've got some jobs ready for
Go
you.
buy a bird so you can look at it occasionally? No, absolutely not. Like, anyone who buys a pet just to, like, have it around and not, like, actually take care of it properly, don't do it. Please don't. Be good humans. Oh, beautiful money, though. We still got our perfect investigation. Absolutely gorgeous. Ooh, tier 3 photo camera! Yes, but first I definitely want... Actually, oh no, I'm loaded. I can buy whatever I want. We're good. But I want to make sure I actually add these to my loadout, because I always forget to do that, because we also have tier 3 salt unlocked. Let's do that. Alrighty. We'll go ahead and do a point hope for you guys. Let's do it. You got your boy from a breeder through a vet, you know, because the new mama dog bit off his front left paw trying to get rid of the sack. Oh, a bug in Phasmo? Never! It doesn't happen. It's unheard of. This is the most flawless, perfect game in the history of the planet. You can't tell me otherwise. If you want a pet that's pretty but look don't touch, get a day gecko. They're easy to care for, and it's pretty, or it's better not to handle them directly, but they're so pretty. Fair! Fair. See, I've never owned like any kind of reptile, so I don't know a lot about how much it takes to care for them. So yeah, I've only ever owned cats, dogs, I've had rats, one mouse. Have I had any other pets? I think that was it. At one point, I tried to adopt a wild bunny rabbit that had been abandoned. Did not end well. We ended up releasing it back into the wild because it was wild for sure. So hopefully he did okay. We just made sure he was big enough to take care of himself at that point. So hopefully that little guy did all right in the wild. But he was not meant to be a pet, for sure. Okay, I don't hear anything. Oh, I take it back. He's there. Reptiles are generally expensive on the purchasing of their habitat, whoops. But they are generally low maintenance thereafter. I guess that would make sense. Sounds a little fast. Engie stompies. Oh, hunt just ended. But yeah, I think that sounded a little bit faster than normal. Whoops. Question is, where did you start hunting from? I need to find a hiding spot up here. So it might be this room. And I have a hiding spot right here. Nice. So go ahead and let it, see if I can see my breath here. We'll let it start hunting again. Your leopard gecko loves to be held. Oh, that's adorable. Did you just kill the breaker, you absolute garbage? Had a super snow eclipse hot temper leopard gecko. Oh, mouthful. Lived a wonderful life. You adored him. Oh, that's so sweet. You have green iguanas and red iguanas running wild here, and you're thinking about trying to catch them to keep and sale. Spent like $1,000 on your lizard, but your snake was more like 200, maybe 250. Iguanas are high maintenance. Climb up your arm while you're putting calcium in his bowl or anything you have to have your hand in the tank for. Oh. Reptiles generally have a great lifespan too. Leos can live 10 to 15 years, but it's not uncommon to have them live 20 plus. That's cool. They make great pets. I mean, if they're wild animals first, though, I don't know about that. Did it actually start hunting again? Did a hunt end? Is that what happened? I didn't hear anything, though. No, it did actually turn off the breaker, but I'm not seeing my breath here, so I don't think this is the favorite room. Maybe? A ghosty? Where are you? Still not hunting. So I'm not hearing any interactions. Still not hunting. I'm not seeing my breath. Where did this ghost actually start hunting from is the question. So it could have started up here and gone down. Oh, here's the breaker, though. Let's get that back on real fast so I can see a little bit better. Still not hunting. Okay. Ghosty, where are you actually? And I think I have a hiding spot right here, so we can use this. Aw, thanks, Moonlit. I really appreciate it. It was great to have you and hang out with us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gotta make your rounds on friends. Thanks for having you. Of course. No, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Hopefully we'll see you again sometime soon. It was great having the chit-chat about all the animals, too. I love that. Ones you have here are not native, and they encourage you to catch them when you can. Interesting, yeah. That's what I was actually trying to think of. Where it's like, where... Because I know a lot of places have been kind of, had iguanas introduced because they were someone's pet, and then they've been released, unfortunately, which is awful. So, yeah, Florida's like that. Because that's what I was going through in my head, where I was like, I think in a lot of places they are actually not native, so that makes sense. Yeah, you're way up there. Okay. Come down this way, you piece of garbage ghost! I just want to see you! Please! You left your Sharky on the stairs. Okay, so where is your actual favorite room? Do I have a hiding spot right here? Because, yeah, it's somewhere way up here. And apparently it just came down pretty low for that one hunt. So if I can figure out where it is, that'd be a lot better. I'm not seeing my breath here. Yeah, you live in Florida, so they like it when you catch them. And the pythons that get released or escape. Yeah, that's very fair. Because, yeah, the fact that people just release their animals... Actually, sometimes it happens by accident if your animal gets out. It's very unfortunate. But then there are actual people that just release them because they don't want to take care of them anymore. And it's like, dude, don't be that person. Hey, Asana, it's so good to see you. Oh. Found her. Quick, start the smudge timer. So I need her to be on the same floor as me so I can actually tell if she's normal speed or not. Dang it, that's blocked. Okay. It's fine. Come back down. I actually hate this ghost. Okay. Anyways, it did start hunting from in here, though, so is this actually the favorite room? Oh, God, it's raining ghosties. Especially not pythons, because they grow as big as their, as big as the enclosure they're in. Really? I actually did not know that. That's terrifying. So wait, can they just like endlessly grow in the wild then? Ah! I did not need to know this information. Oh, that's terrifying. Kind of cool, but also terrifying. Oh. Ah! Here you are. Okay, so is this your favorite room then? I am seeing my breath here. Hi. Let's see, we know it can't be a djinn because it turned off the breaker. I want to say it is slightly fast, but I'm not 100% positive because sometimes when it goes around other floors, weird things can happen with audio, so be a little bit careful. But here we go. Please don't hunt on top of me. Wait. Okay. It's slow now. I think it's twins because that would explain why it's been slightly fast as far as I can tell. And now it's definitely slower than that last hunt. So I think we got twins here. Hi! That also explained why the last hunt felt like it definitely started from the other room. Okay. That scared me. The Burmese pythons, they grow the biggest. Oh, that's awful. I think there's technically a limit. They can get absurdly big. Snakes are not something you will ever have. You're petrified of snakes. Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I'm not a big snake person. Oh, dang it, I don't have a camera. That would have been a beautiful ghost photo, but that's okay. We can go take our sanity meds, because like I said, I'm fairly confident this is twins, because during several hunts, it sounded slightly fast, and now it definitely sounded slightly slow. So that is the telltale sign of the twins during the hunt. Then we can also listen for like twin interactions. You can check on the activity monitor and see if you see anything that looks like a twin interaction. We'll go ahead and go and take our sanity meds so we can try for a perfect game, because we need to find the bone, get a whole bunch of photos. And then after we're done with this map, we're probably going to call it for the day, because number one, my throat is about to give out. Like I said, my throat is so tired from singing all day yesterday when I was in the car, which is good because I had a fun time with it, but also it is feeling super tired right now, so I definitely want to make sure I don't overdo it. You like pet snakes, but wild ones you prefer to keep your distance. Too many copperhead encounters growing up. Oh, copperheads are so terrifying. I was like, yeah, back where I lived, we didn't have a lot of snakes. We definitely had rattlesnakes that you could find sometimes, so that was awful. But I laughed because like, I grew up in Utah, and for 20 years, I never saw a rattlesnake until one summer I saw 3, and I was like, okay. It was awful. Let's see, capture a photo. You got it. We'll try. That and spiders? Yup, no. Won't do it. You love singing / screaming in the car? Me too. Had a good playlist all set up, and man, I was jamming. But alas, I can feel the strain. Let me go take salt so we can do some easy photos that way, I think. You learned last summer that you have a below average fear of venomous snakes. At least the ones that you live around me. If you're in Australia, it'd be a different story. I was like, yeah, like snakes, I have like an interesting relationship with, because I'm not like terrified of them. Like if I see a snake, I'm not immediately like, ah, like I do with spiders. Like spiders, I am terrified of them. I definitely have arachnophobia. Whereas snakes, I'm like, that's pretty cool to look at, but you know, stay over there. Like it's a less mild reaction, but if a snake were to like get close to me, I do get a little freaked out. I have held a snake before though, so, but I've also held a spider. So I held a tarantula. I was brave. I still have nightmares about it. I did it because the boy that I liked in high school was a spider freak. That was the only reason. I was that girl. I wanted to impress him, and it was not worth it. It was absolutely not worth it. Anyways. Guess you shouldn't mention that you picked up a pygmy rattler when you were little. I'm trying to think if I actually know what a pygmy rattler looks like. Oh, it turned on this light switch. If this doesn't count as an interaction, I'm gonna be very upset. Nice, it actually worked. Okay, can you give me a sign? Can you show yourself? Can you step in the salt, please? You'll never see you hold a snake or a spider. It's fair. Your throat still isn't quite the same after you were sick last time, and it's been a long time since then. I'm sorry, Asla. Yeah, sometimes those sicknesses just take forever to go away. It's awful. Hey, Ghost, can you step through my salt, please? Ghosty? I need a photo of you. Do it for the Vine? No? It's not doing it for the Vine. Oh, that's right, because Vine is dead. Do it for the TikTok, I guess. It just doesn't have the same ring to it. It really doesn't. Or is there a new saying that people say about TikTok? I don't know. What do the youngins say nowadays? And the ghost is dead too? Exactly! It works! It works. Do it for the gram? Does anybody actually still use Instagram too? Is that still alive? I don't use social media anymore. I don't even know. I'm pretty sure my TikTok account is fully gone now because I had it set to be deleted because TikTok asked a question about connecting to other devices in my apartment to make a profile on me, and it kind of scared me. So I deleted all of my information off of there, especially after the whole, oh no, America's losing TikTok for a single day and then we're gonna suddenly thank President Trump for bringing us back. So I don't trust TikTok. TikTok's up to shenanigans, and I stand by that. It was a weird question. I did not give them permission for that. That was some bullshit. Airball. Aye. That's the wrong kind of ghost event, actually. Like, it was so sketchy. It was so sketchy. Felt like a huge publicity stunt, and I was like, okay, no. And then as soon as I got that, because like then I started like just using it for like my personal viewing, where I quit posting content, obviously, because I was like kind of on the fence about wanting to support them after that whole shenanigan. And then that question about, is it okay if we make a profile on you and connect to all of your devices? And I'm like, what the fuck was that? It was so sketchy. So watch out, guys. Be safe on the internet. Do your research. Do your research. Because I don't know if I just overreacted. It's possible, but like, it felt weird. It felt weird, so. Never tried holding a stick, but you'd love to try. You've had wandering sticks, yeah. Ooh, door touch. Can I get a ghost vent, please? Can you show yourself? This is why TikTok can't be trusted. That's like, yeah, I'm hoping that they are actually like fine to use and nothing weird's going on, but just to be on the safe side, I was like, nope, I'm out. I'm not using that anymore. Okay. Oh, 2 stars, you bastard. Now that's unfair. Oh, it probably is centered on the base of it, not up here. That was probably my own fault for getting closer but then aiming at the wrong part. My bad. It just bugs me because this is a type of lamp where there's definitely no switch down here and it would definitely be up there. So, you know, but whatever. Yeah, issues with them before has only become worse on TikTok since then. The moderation is very questionable. Yeah, I've heard stories about that too. I don't know the full like extent of what's been going on with that, but the fact that when they went out in America and their message was, we really hope that President Trump, and keep in mind at this moment he was not the president, will be able to fix this for us, and the next day was like, thanks President Trump. I hate calling him president. Stop with the air balls, you son of a bitch. He's not my president. Anyways. Woo, got you. Please be 3 stars. Yes. Okay, I need to find a bone still though. Ah, breaker. That's an interaction, though. Like, the fact they made it seem like Trump was behind the whole thing was so sketchy, and I was like, nope, I'm out. Anyone who's working with Trump, I'm out. Will not support it. Ironically, people have forgotten Trump was the one that started banning the TikTok. Right? Like, people are so weird about it, where they're like, oh, he saved TikTok, and I'm like, no, actually. And like they were thanking him before he had even started his presidency again, and I was like, bro, this is so sketchy. Did I throw that? Another air ball. My sanity is wrecked. I need to run. Actually, I'll take that with me in case we can see it, but Anyways, I'm probably gonna go into a political rant soon, so we should probably change topics. I apologize for bringing it up. That was my own fault. Whoops. Ah! I'm being hunted. Oh, Lordy, he coming. Okay, hiding spot right here. It's definitely the fast twin again. Anniversary dinner time. Let's go, Lulu. I hope you have an absolutely amazing time. How's that stopping the war? Yeah, how's that going for ya? Sorry to hear you and Musk broke up. No, oh, we gotta change topics. I'm about to rage. I'm so unhappy. I'm so unhappy with America right now, and we'll just say that, and let's just focus on the ghost hunting. Yeah. Yeah, of course, Kalula. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. It's been a long time since you deleted TikTok. It's so addictive. It really is. I've tried getting into YouTube Shorts, and it hasn't clicked with me, honestly, the same way that TikTok ever did. So, upside, I've been spending less time doom scrolling. So it's been good for my mental health to get rid of TikTok. I do miss my cute animal videos, though. I was following some really good creators, and I feel bad that I don't get to see some of my favorite creators that were just on TikTok, but that's life, I guess. I'll be back for next stream. I'm gonna try to get your client out of the house for a bit before it starts raining again. All right, Jingle, we'll see you later. Thank you so much for being here with us. Really appreciate it. I still need a few more photos too, but I am out of sanity meds. I need one more 3-star photo. Let me make sure these actually all counted, otherwise we can't get a perfect game anyways. All right, so we need to take in our incense then. I'll say, actually, let's do 1 incense and a crucifix, so hopefully we can prevent a hunt. And get a photo off of this as well while we look for the bone. Let me grab my head cam as well so I have a little bit more light. Any sign of any twin interactions? No. Let's make sure to check in the bathroom, behind all the doors. No, I can't carry that right now. Where? Okay, that one's locked. So hopefully the bone's not in there. I've checked basically all the rooms except for the ones at the very tippy top of the lighthouse, I think. So it's probably somewhere up there, unless I missed it, which is entirely possible as well, especially if we have a small bone. Spoon. What is that? Is that soy sauce? Nice. I never noticed there was soy sauce in there before. Just trying to keep my ears primed so that hopefully I can hear it hunting and coming towards me so I can get away before using my incense, but we'll see. With the lighthouse, hearing sounds between floors can be a little bit more challenging than in other maps. So you can very easily get caught off guard with the ghost that's on the stairs and you didn't realize it was coming for you. Okay, no bones. Have I seen my cursed possession yet either? I don't think I've looked for it. Soy sauce and a wiener, what a combo. That sounds very salty. Okay, I'm still not hearing a hunting though. No sign of the bone still. Come on, where are ya? Come on, baby, give us a big old boner. Just the creative creators and those with animals. Your ADD has a hard time keeping up with your everyday life and TikTok, etc. Takes up so much time and energy. And can't help but feel all the different emotions that take up your energy. Yeah, 100%. Because I feel like every time I got on TikTok, like I would try so hard to only look at things that were like positive and not focusing on like negative things happening or like fear mongering and stuff like that. But no matter how hard I tried or how hard I tried to like scroll quickly through the negative content, it would still just leave me feeling down after using it. Because there's just so many like bad things being shown on TikTok now. No bone? No bone. Where is it? If I can't get a perfect game because I can't find the bone. Oh, okay. There's a big old spine right here. Hi. Also, the crucifix works better if it's actually near the ghost area. Fun fact. But alas, here we are. I think that was all the photos I need too. Quickly get past here. Just chuck this. Ah, it's too late. Oh Lord, it's coming for me. It's fine. Just keep running. Someone ended up on the attorney side of TikTok, and that became your home for a while. I didn't even know there was an attorney side of TikTok. Like, it makes sense. There's a side of TikTok for everyone nowadays, but I've never seen that side before. But, right? That was all 3-star photos. Let me make sure the bone photo actually counted. Yes. Beautiful! And I'm fairly confident this has to be twins because it's changed between being slightly slow to slightly fast between several different hunts. So we should be good to go if I can get out of here alone. And thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Just barely found the bone, so now we're good because that's what I was still trying to find. A number of them are posted on there. Do you feel for the kids nowadays? It's so easy for them to fall into doom scrolling. You didn't even have the internet, right? Like, I spent most of my childhood only, like, very briefly having computers at some point. But even then, like, it was very minimal usage. Where it was just like, oh, occasionally I'll play, like, the pinball game or solitaire or something like that. So, yeah. I can't even imagine. It's an eternal roller coaster of emotions, cute little animals, and then animals that are less well off. Yes.
There's some jobs ready for you.
Also, if you are a person who is out there posting content of your animals dying, go fuck yourselves. How dare you? How dare you? Anyways, okay. I just needed to say that. It's sick. No one wants to see that. Don't spread that. Keep those moments to yourselves. Grieve. Don't show it on social media. It's so weird to me. It makes me so sad. And I'm like, I don't want to see this. Stop. Like, bro, to use your animal's pain and suffering to get views on the internet, you should be ashamed of yourself. Ay, ay, ay. Anyways, the fact that it happens so often, too, is ridiculous. But anywho's, that was the twins. You've cried so much, right? Like, it's so sad and so awful to do. Alrighty, but anyways, on that positive note, that was messed up, but if you make content, you could just say how you lost your animal, you won't be posting for now. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like, it's one thing to, like, share with your community that you have lost a pet. That is different. But, like, to, like, show their final moments and, like, making your whole, like, content creation about that is terrible. Never had anything to do with TikTok and you have no regrets. Good, Dirk. Let's heckin' go. Also, did I actually say hi to you? I can't remember. I remember seeing your message. I remember commenting on your message, but I don't actually know if I said hi. If I didn't, I apologize. If I did, ignore this last 10 seconds. You neither. You never really use it. That's good. That's good. Because, yeah, like, social media can be both a blessing and a curse. So just remember, take care of your mental health, guys, first and foremost. If something is making you feel bad more than it is making you feel good, it might be time to reconsider it. So same energy as live streaming giving birth, not for public consumption. Yeah, same shit with Twitter. Yeah, no, I deleted my Twitter account a long time ago. Have no regrets about that one. Because, like, I made an account, posted, like, 5 times in, like, 3 years, and I was like, it's not even worth it to be on it, because, like, I don't use it. I've never been able to get on board with social media.
Welcome back.
Like, I've just never been good with it. Like, I don't know. I've never been a social media person. I like, try to force myself to do it just because, like, I have built a community here on Twitch, and that's about it. And so, like, there's a lot of pressure to, like, post on other platforms to, like, get more views here, but to me it just, like, feels, it doesn't feel like me, you know? Like, I don't know, I just don't like social media, and I feel like when I'm forcing myself to post, I'm being kind of fake, and it's like, nah, it works for other people, but it's just not for me. Never has been. So I'm like, yeah, on the positive side, there are really, really many cool inspiration creators. Absolutely. You love being creative, and there's so much great inspiration online. 100%. 100%. And they're like I said, I could have, like, a handful of creators that were specifically on TikTok that I'm like, you guys made that space so welcoming and so cozy, and those creators I will forever be thankful for. Was YouTube? Yeah. Yeah, YouTube's like the one that I will also post on because like I like YouTube. YouTube so far has been the one platform that I'm like, nah. It's mostly like as long as you're like not directly searching for the negative content, I'm not getting it like recommended to me all the time. So I still have a positive view of YouTube for sure. And speaking of which, if you didn't know, I do have a YouTube channel where I post a lot of educational Phasmophobia content. So I have a whole series of educational stuff to like help new players, old players. If you need a refresher on ghost abilities, I have a whole series about ghost abilities. I have a whole series on the starter equipment and all the tiered equipment and like tips on how to find the ghost room. So you can go check that out. But I also do a little bit of other like playthroughs of some indie horror games nowadays. So that's been fun. And I will be having some new Phasmo challenges coming to the YouTube channel this week because I recorded them last week. Meant to post them over the weekend, but did not get to it because of my flare-up with fibromyalgia. So those will be coming. I want to say I should have one up today, and then I'll have the other one up probably Wednesday, I think. We'll kind of spread it out over a couple of days because those are ready to go. I just need to make thumbnails for them, and I just didn't get around to it, unfortunately, over the weekend. But I was also on vacay, so, you know. Oh, thanks, Silver Witch. I appreciate that. This will be very useful. Thanks. Of course, Jill. Of course. Then we also do have a VODs channel if anyone's curious, where I post all of my previous unedited streams, except for one that is missing. There is no VOD for my playthrough of The Secret of Shadow Ranch for Nancy Drew. We don't know where it went. It got eaten by the void, apparently. But we also have a Chaos Burner channel where I post more slice of life and travel content. I've gotten real life ghost hunting there, so be sure to go and check those videos out if you're curious about them. And I will be having another haunted location video coming out within the next several weeks. Still haven't really started on that one yet, though, so the time frame of when that one will be ready to go is a little bit up in the air. We also have a Discord if anybody wants to hang out with us outside of stream time or keep up to date with any announcements within the community. That's where we will go, because that is like the only social media I will like type to or post to is the word. So that's it. It's Discord, where I can control who is in there and who can post. So gotta keep it safe for you guys. Yeah, of course, Asla, thank you so much for hanging out. It was great to have you. It was great to have anyone out there who was hanging out in chat or lurking. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for all the support. You guys are absolutely amazing. I love each and every one of you. Let's go and find somebody to raid. It was good to be back. I missed you all too. Let's see, who's playing some Phasmo today? Anyone I'm following? That doesn't have a huge number of viewers already. Because the only person that I'm following that is currently playing Phasmo, we have rated them a lot recently, so I'd like to find somebody new, I think. So let's go and try to meet a new person who is playing some Phasmo today. Because we want to spread out the love as much as possible. So let's see if anyone has some tags that fit our vibe. What's this? Wait, I'm gonna do a quick little vibe check if I can. Currently in a short ad. Hang on. Thank you, Lion. I appreciate you being here so much. And Hallie, Pink Wolf, thank you for everything. I love you guys so freaking much. You too, Asana. Thank you for being here. I'm in a quiet moment. Gotta actually talk for me to do a vibe check. Come on. Say something. Say something. They're hiding in a hut though. That's a time to be quiet. Okay, they seem chill. Vibe check has passed. So let's go and meet this lovely streamer. Looks like their username is From Colin. Say something, I'm giving up on you. Anyways, if you're not subscribed, you can use this raid message. If you are subscribed, go ahead and use that raid message. We're gonna go and meet this lovely, lovely streamer. Oh, they're using tier 1 items only. Nice. All difficulty attempt. That sounds like a fun time. So we're gonna go and check this streamer out. They seem like they're having a fun time. Currently hiding on Edgefield. Nice, 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 nice. Good spot. What song even is that? It's called Say Something by... Oh, who's the artist? Great Big World. There it is. It's a good song. I like that one a lot. But anyways, you can use those raid messages. Just copy and paste those directly into college chat once we get there. Let's go spread some love. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. You guys are absolutely amazing. Tomorrow, we are going to be doing some short indie horror demos because it is Next Fest on Steam. So there are a few that I want to go check out. They might be good. They might be awful. We might find some new games that we're looking forward to coming out soon in the horror genre. So I'm really looking forward to that. Wednesday, we'll be doing more Phasmophobia, I believe. Was that the plan? I already forgot my own schedule. It's fine. I believe I had more Phasmo. Yes, we're doing high multiplier runs in Phasmo on Wednesday. Thursday, I want to play more of Death Watchers, which is like a observation duty style game kind of mixed with a Phasmo style game. So it's really, really fun, and the developer is amazing. And then on Friday, I want to play more of The Other Side, which is another really fun ghost hunting game. So that's the plan for the rest of the week. Thank you all for being here. Hopefully, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye, everyone. I'll see you later.
There's so many